Alright, I think everyone's in here. Yes.
Hi. Yes.
Okay, yeah, the screen looks fine. Y'all are there. No one's dead.
Yeah.
Good job. Alrighty, let me make sure. Actually hold up. Someone speak right now?
Yes. Senpai sexy, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Le cringe.
Jesus.
Wow.
That was,
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you kick him off?
Honestly, I was gonna talk about this behind the scenes, but I mean we could talk about it now. We got to discuss about what we're gonna do with the bear. But
Yeah. Oh,
The Berry. That's my new name right now. The Berry.
Koshi the Berry.
Koshi the berry.
Yes.
Ain't no shot. Ain't no shot.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, hey, hello everyone. Welcome to the VOB Podcast, episode 30. As me, I'm one of your co-hosts, Bakoto Gagne Lameo.
And I'm Osiris Iman.
What else are you?
Huh?
What else is your title?
No, that's just it.
Osiris Imanu.
Stop. That's part of, like, Black past. We don't talk about that. It's my dark past. We don't talk about that.
Man.
We don't need to go into detail about that. What about our other guests?
Inquisitive. Yes. Anyways, so today we have Spiky and Senpai back with us today. Welcome back, guys. Thank you guys for coming back.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been here. I've been in your bathroom like the other day, so I'm on your couch again. So yes.
Oh, yeah, no what?
This time I was invited, I didn't sneak through the window. It felt great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, how the fact that you even climbed the window is pretty impressive. We're on the second floor. How the fuck you even climbed it the first time?
Bro, I got mad hops. You have no idea.
Bro. How the fuck are you not in the NBA?
I was joking, but I don't know.
Sports fault is cringe.
Sports. Ain't no shot. Ain't no fucking shot. Alrighty.
LeBron James, brother.
Well, how's everyone?
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Oh my. But how's everyone doing today? How y'all doing on this sleeper of a Friday?
Doing wonderful. Great.
We sleeping.
We sleep.
Yep.
Damn,
Big
bro.
sleepers.
Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I got off of work, and as soon as I was being driven home, I just grabbed my sweater, put it on the corner of the seatbelt, and just passed the fuck out. I was like, nope, I'm tired. I ain't having this, bro. Someone can wake me up when we get to our destination, right? Yeah, someone.
I felt the same way. I got off work today. In the middle of work, I had school project meetings. So I was doing my school project meetings, then going to work, juggling back and forth between that. I was doing work, and then they called me and said we need to get back on call for the meeting, and I said, okay, I'll come back. It was crazy. And then after that, I tried updating OBS and streaming, and it ruined all of my plugins. This stupid OBS update. My Stream Deck doesn't work anymore. All of my Lian board, which I use to do like custom little animation stuff for my stream, doesn't work anymore because of this stupid new update.
PS28, right?
Yes, I'm gonna downgrade. I'm gonna go back to the old one.
Yeah.
I think we should all downgrade.
To me, I went for the 27 because my plugins wouldn't work.
Yeah, apparently it kills all the plugins.
It's a massive sleeper.
Yeah, the fact that they would even do that is quite baffling. Like, I mean, unless there's like a workaround, it just feels really stupid.
Just downgrade. But even if you do downgrade, you still get the option to use the new font, what would you call it? The new color theme. You know
Yeah,
how they
new
have light,
GUI?
dark. Yeah.
Ah,
I think it's called Yami.
Yami?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would say that's cool, but like this whole thing's been recorded on Streamlabs.
Honestly, Streamlabs is a sleeper. Streamlabs are just for FYI, we're just using Streamlabs because we use OBS for our personal accounts, and it's easier than logging out of our personal accounts.
You know, I might just run 2 versions of OBS now, and just like rename it on like the desktop and just be like OBS Bob. There you go, easy does it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh yeah, dude. There's 3 new themes for OBS.
Three? Shit, I thought it was one.
Themes?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was only one, but I'm looking at them right now, and they're very different. Like, I like them. I like them a lot.
Yeah, I'll have to check them out. But from the 1 hour and a half that I streamed with it, this new update is asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, I don't really have like a lot of plugins, but like the fact is that I wanted to do stuff with them, and now that you know OBS did that, I'm just like, I gotta downgrade now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But you know what isn't a sleeper though, fellas? You know what isn't? You know what isn't? You guys want to? You know, we live in a wonderful city, but you know what's a better city? That place called Night City, fellas. Yes. I'm talking about that CyberPunk Edge Runner fucking anime that just came out. How long did it go? Did it come out? It just recently came out, right?
Just recently.
Last week, I think.
Bro,
Last week.
fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
You said not a sleeper? That depends on the point of view.
Well, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll get into that in a minute. Ooh, cause I'm gonna keep it a buck. I binged it like in one day. I binged in one day, and I was like, yeah, I had mixed feelings near the end. Very mixed
I saw it
feelings.
again today, just to like have a proper
Like,
grasp of what the story and the animation and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It's a solid 8 for me. Like,
Okay.
I like it. It's good.
Is that how we're gonna start off the review? An 8 for you? All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna agree with you. An 8 for me. Like, if we're gonna scale it out of a 10, I think it's an 8. Honestly.
Okay.
What about you?
For me, I give it a 6 or a 6.5.
Holy shit! All right.
The reason, yeah.
Oh, a 6? Why?
All right, hold up. Before we even do that,
I'll talk about it.
yeah, before we do that, let's give like a spoiler-free review for now, you know, and then after that, we'll go into an in-depth of spoilers. Because I mean, let's be honest, it's only 10 episodes, so like, there's only so much you can discuss without spoiling it, you know.
Spoiler free is easy. I could honestly explain why I'm
Alright.
the biggest fan
Alright.
without spoilers.
Yeah, go for it. Give us a summary. Give us a TLDR.
The first 7 episodes I thought were really, 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 really well done. The first few episodes especially. Like, once he got mech'd up, it was really, really fun the whole way through. All the way up until the team, our 2 team leads died. And then there was the time skip. All the way up until the time skip, I thought the anime was really, really good.
Damn,
Yeah.
you
After
said
the-
no spoilers and loading.
Well, no, there's no time skip. Oh,
Oh, man. Ozzy.
yeah, that was terrible of me. I'll end it at post time skip. I don't like it. That's what I'll say. I actually that slipped my tongue a lot.
Oh man, I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let it. You know, we're just gonna let him run it.
It's a good thing Spikey stopped me. I was probably gonna say a lot of other things.
Yeah.
I was probably gonna say a lot worse things than that. No, okay. Post time skip, I thought it was terrible. I did not like it at all. Post time skip.
You know, I'll agree with you to an extent on that. I think like the first like 7 and like the first half of episode 8, I think were decent. Or no, like 7 was good. Like all of this first 7, and then 8 I think was a little bit decent. But then after that is, you know, it had the tragic anime downfall of, you know, 10 episodes. So they rushed everything near the end. And I, you know, personally, I think they should have like at least made it a 13 episode promotional anime, like any other one-offs, you know, because then at least it would have had like 3 additional episodes to like it, not drag out, but like, you know, pace everything a little bit better. Yeah, expand. Yeah. Like,
Oh my god. I was about to spoil something else.
Oh, not yet, brother. Not yet.
Oh, Lord,
You already spoiled the lead, so
there's a bigger spoiler than that. I
Oh,
was gonna say
man.
how it ended for a
Yeah.
second.
Oh.
But hold on.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me personally, my review, like the world itself, I love. because I don't play Cyberpunk yet, and just like the world itself is really amazing. You know, just this whole I want to say utopia, you know, futuristic world setting. You know, where it's supposed to be like a perfect world, but it really isn't. And like our main protagonist, you know, it just starts off like on a good, like not on a good note, but like the way that the story starts off is so good, and it like. I think that's like how you start an anime. I personally think so. This is how you start an anime. I'm looking at you, Naruto episode 1.
Oh, dude, damn.
I will say it.
In Edge Runners was really good.
Yes.
I thought it was really, really good.
Yes, and you know, I honestly love like the whole aesthetic they have with all like the character designs and whatnot. Because like you can clearly tell.
Trigger for you.
Yeah, like you can clearly tell like all these people are different based on what they wear, right? Because like, you know, the higher class in the anime, right? They all look like they're normal people, these like normal high end people. But then like when you go to like the lower classes, bro, they looked hella dripped. They got the ice for days.
Okay.
You know, that was actually what Spiky just said. That was my problem with the ending of it. Is it got too Studio Trigger. Maybe I should preface with the fact that I don't like Studio Trigger.
Why?
Why? It's too much.
It's
too much
for him.
Well, first of all, yeah, no, they did a Star Wars anime and it was terrible. It was really, really bad. But no, just every time Studio Trigger, you could tell when they take over completely. Mm-hmm. And it's just, it gets way too crazy. It's just like...
It does.
It's so wild. Like, the ending of the anime got so wild out of nowhere.
It's...
I mean, compared to everything else Trigger has made,
this is pretty
not
tame.
Even,
yeah,
it's tame.
No, I want
the last fight.
Okay, the last fight I gotta say is tame, but like the way that like it built up to the fight is Trigger style. Okay, Little Witch Academia, you had witches fucking making this humongous ass bow ass thing to kill a meteor. Oh man, Kill a Kill. Don't even start me with that. Super Saiyan real cool.
Kill la Kill's amazing.
Kill la Kill is amazing. It is, but like, if we're gonna talk about like Trigger style, bro, they go over the. They're
Darling in the Franks, though. If you want to.
Okay, if they're Franks, you know what? You gotta. They were a little tame on that. Actually, no.
Bad endings.
Yeah, I agree with Spiky on that.
Yeah,
and I love that show, Darling in France.
Oh my
I was crying.
I
was crying watching a show that was just a metaphor for sex. Incredible.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Bro, the theme of that. Yeah. But the theme of it is just awesome, the opening. It's just, I got to tell, but don't tell them.
Alright, we won't tell anyone. We won't tell anyone. But yeah, I mean personally, I like to consider Trigger the Michael Bay of anime. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, because their animations are good. It's just so over the top, bro. It's next.
Yeah.
It's bonkers, bro. That's why I say it's Michael Bay levels, because it's just so over the top.
It's just way too much for me, you know. Like, I enjoy anime as a medium because it can do wild stuff that live action just can't do, right? Mm-hmm. But they take it to an extreme to where it gets to the point where I'm sitting back and I'm watching this and I'm completely unimmersed and I'm like, okay, this is happening, I guess, you know. Like, I like being in fights and I'm at the edge of my seat and I'm like, this is so intense. When Studio Trigger takes over, I just sit back and I'm like, this is so, like, this is lame. It is what it is. You know, the characters, the defining characteristics of character designs just lose the lines become so inconsistent, the character designs become so inconsistent, the movement is just so wild, and it's always like that on the last fight of a Studio Trigger anime. Is it gets so wild you can't even recognize it anymore.
Yeah, that is true. Gotta love Studio Trigger.
Personally, that's just a style choice. I personally like it. I think it's different. It breaks the norm. It's Studio Trigger animations are very similar, or not similar, but they mix what's good about Japanese animation and I think the style of American cartoons.
Yeah, like Panty and Stocking.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fucking good.
Yeah, and I think that's why I enjoy their animations.
Yeah, the animations are good. I agree with you. I actually like it. It is over the top, but for me, I actually don't mind it. It's again, like you said, it's just something different, man. But yeah, and then when it comes to Edge Runners, you know, I think they did a solid job executing like the anime. But though I will say the last 3 episodes aren't personally my favorite, but overall as a whole, I think they did a good job to promote the video game as an anime. You know, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So you know, for me,
I'll agree with you guys that saying the last 3 episodes were not the best of the series. However, I think in terms of how the story progresses throughout the series, I think it's very consistent.
it is 100%.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's very. There's some very nice foreshadowing of what's going to happen in the series in the first half of the series, and it's great. Like watching it back, it made me appreciate what it was more.
Yeah, and then like the characters, you know, I'm a little bit mixed with the characters. You know, I like them, but then like I don't feel like they had enough screen time for me to actually care for most of them. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, because like I obviously, you know, this mainly revolves around Lucy and David, right? So like obviously I care about them the most because they have the most screen time, but like the other ones, you know, I don't know. Like maybe Maine was like a second close to caring just because he had like this mentorship role, right? Kind of mentorship, yeah, you know, and yeah, so like him I can kind of care. Like who's that? Like I don't even remember most of the names. The only ones I remember is Kiwi, Rebecca, Maine, Lucy, and David. I think that's about it.
Dorio.
And then Pillar.
Yeah, that's the white man
Finger.
looking.
The Hawk Man.
Finger.
Oh, Fingerman. What about the butler guy?
Oh, Falco. That's right, Falco.
Yeah,
Falco.
Falco.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, I
No,
like.
that's McCree, dude. That's Matt Mercer.
Oh, you're right. It's McCree. You're right. My bad. I forgot that Overwatch 2.
Not McCree anymore. It's what's his name now?
Cole Cassidy.
Paul Cassidy.
What? You dead
I
ass?
think that's his name.
Oh, hell no.
because- You didn't know about this?
Bro, I don't pay attention to Overwatch.
Okay, fair.
I'm a Paladins kind of guy.
Not fair. Not fair.
Not fair at
Yeah,
all.
okay, that's not fair, but you know, I forgive you for not knowing what happened.
You know what? We can talk about that after. But yeah, I think that's how I feel about it. Like talking about non-spoilers. How about you, Spikey? Like, what are your overall thoughts about it? Non-spoilerish.
My overall thoughts on the series is I love the character designs. I love the music. I think the music was fantastic.
Yes!
Very different.
So good.
Yeah, the soundtrack was amazing. I think it fit every scene. Well, most of the scenes. I think in terms of animation, I think it was really good. There was a certain scene that I just threw me off that I'm not gonna talk about.
Yet.
Not really.
Yet.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Better than me.
yeah. Let me think. I love the fact that the main character is Latino. We got some representation. That's cool.
I actually like that, you know, Yellow Jacket, Latin, you know. I think that's trying to say something. And I wonder where they got that concept from. Okay, it's kind of crazy.
Oh man.
Anyways, go on. Let's proceed.
Oh, man, cool.
Yeah, I think I've said everything I need to say. Like, no one's spoiler free.
Okay. Senpai, I know you didn't really watch it, but like, you got anything you want to say about it? Anything that catches your attention about it?
The animation of it, I mean, it looks pretty great. I can't wait to, I'm gonna actually watch it tonight, but as far as like I seen, like the comments on Twitter, like they say it's a legit show.
Mm-hmm.
But I did see some people in the comments. They they kind of like compared it to like Demon Slayer. Like it's pretty, but you know, it's pretty mid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, you know, that's what they say, but
Right.
you know, my opinion may be different. Which, you know, I do agree that Demon Slayer kind of mid. To be honest, it's pretty mid. But
I think we can all agree on that.
yeah,
Well,
but
I can agree to that.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, for you, Senpai, and for anyone else that's actually interested in watching it, I personally think it's a must watch. The show itself, you know, has its cons and but it has a lot more positives in my opinion that makes up for it. But I still think it's worth watching it, especially if you want to know a little bit more about Cyberpunk. You know, if you want to like see if this is for you or not. I definitely think it's kind of worth the watch. You know, it's new, it's recent. I think might as well, right? Right, you know, it's like you miss a lot of animes you don't watch type shit, and I think this is one you shouldn't miss because I'm not gonna say it's different, but at the same time it does a lot of things differently in my opinion.
It's fresh.
It's fresh, yeah. Genuinely, that's what it was. It felt fresh. Like a lot of animes. I mean, maybe it's just because I watch a lot of shows, and it just, you know, this just felt fresh to me. Felt very fresh, so I just really enjoyed it, And now I think this is where we're going to transition into a spoiler talk. Folks, if you guys want to watch it, we are going to do spoilers for, I don't know, a little bit. So, just as a heads up. You have been warned. Thank you very much. Anyways, who wants to start it off?
Me.
You? Okay.
Nah, I was gonna say Ozzy. I know has the most.
Yeah, you know what? Go for it, Ozzy. Go for it.
Yeah, because I want to know why you think it's like, you know, basically mid.
First
Yeah.
of all, wait, actually, I want to back this statement. I want to say something before
You go.
Ozzy.
Yes.
I think the reason you did not enjoy it as much as, you know, I think Ricardo and I, is because we watched it in VC with a lot of people talking.
Yeah, that's very
the
possible.
main reason.
Mm.
It's very possible, yeah. Let me beef with a few things, okay?
Okay.
First of all,
tell us your problems with the show.
personal preference, okay? Personal preference in terms of stuff that I would and wouldn't watch. This was a little groggy and pointless to me.
Right. It's a promotional anime, right?
The reason I say this is the setting is extremely, how do I say this, mature and vulgar. It's not something that there were some scenes that were plain uncomfortable to watch for me.
100%, especially in episode 1.
Yeah, no, they really went a ways in showing the depravity of the underworld and like how more impoverished people live in this world. And I appreciate the realism because it is realistic to how it would be. But it's not something that I want to see. As in, it's not something I would choose to put my time into watching, okay? That's the first beef I have with this. The second beef is, and I discussed this in VC, right?
Right.
I don't like the motivation of the characters. It seems so mundane to me, you know?
Right.
They're
Kind of generic.
like when they said, you know, what is it, CyberPunk Edge Runners, right? I thought this was maybe this big gang that it turns out they're just a group of hoodlums. You know, a group of hoodlums doing jobs to get money. And while that may butter some people's biscuits, or, you know, that's some people's fancy, that's not mine. When I watch a story, I want to watch something that has a lot more grandeur than this. I want to be able to relate to the main character. I want to be able to project myself onto the main character and, like, be there in that moment. But I can't with this story. There's no character that I relate to. There's no character that I would make the same decisions as. I don't like it for that reason. I couldn't vibe with it. I recognize that the storytelling is there, the animation is there, but it's not. But personally, it's just not something. It's not a story I enjoyed. It's not a story that I thought needed telling or watching on my part. My next beef is, like I said, the time skip.
Yeah.
I didn't like the time skip for so many reasons. First of all, the character designs. I hated the character designs after the time skip. Rebecca's mega hands, I wasn't there for that. Our boy's beef body baby face, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
Right? Forget the beef body baby face. His mech at the end was so Studio Trigger, I hated it. I hated his mech. I really, really did. I felt any connection, any cool factor that the character had before was gone. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, I already can't connect to this character. I don't like him as a person, right? He freezes. He's a coward. I don't like him as a person, right? And now the one thing he had going for him, which was his cool design, is gone too. I was completely taken out of it. I was like, okay, I really genuinely don't care at this point. At that point, I just started talking to people in the VC because I was like, this is background noise now. And it just became like the last 3 episodes devolved into just explosion after explosion after, he's in this big mech because he got hired for a job to do this and he's getting double crossed now. It's Arasaka that wants to test it out on him because his body is unique and can take more upgrades than the rest of people's. And it just evolved into big explosions. He got the force from this thing, like he could make potholes and grab people's weapons, and it got so bonkers and ridiculous. And it ended exactly where I thought it was going to, with most of the cast dying and himself included. If he didn't die, I would have called BS. That would have been even worse. I'm happy he did that. But I did not like the story. That's my main gripe with this. It felt too small for me to be invested in.
Right.
Damn. I thought I critiqued anime like kind of like to the core, but damn, you just as bad as me.
I can
understandable though.
I can agree with you to a certain extent on that, Asia. Like, I'll agree with you to like the last few episodes. I think they were just shit, just because they really regressed his character, David's character, right from the beginning. And I also think I agree with you on the other point that it doesn't really have like a overall like grand scheme, right? Like, it doesn't have the overall goal. It's just them living their lives being hoodlums. And while you can kind of say that the grand going to the moon, that was her thing, not David's was already completed, like I think episode 2 or 3, right, when he became an edge runner, and then from there it's like, well, what do you do now, right? And then when they started killing everyone slowly one by one, I was like, yeah, it's good, everyone's gonna die, or one's gonna live, some bullshit, right? And and the one thing I could appreciate though is that everyone dying kind of makes sense, right? Because this is just a promotional anime, right? Like, to have them live, well, except Lucy, right? You can just say Lucy lives in the moon now or whatever, right? But like to have like everyone live would kind of retcon the game itself, or would just make this story non-canon, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't think that's their point, because they came out with an update that has like stuff from the anime, so so I don't think it'd be any necessity to like try to make your thing non-canon. It's kind of silly. So I found it really silly at times. But like, I like David when he started, right? Because you see what he is growing, as a person, right? He lives in the fucking worst parts of the area. Yeah, the show when Akagame got killed. That's what it was. The show did an Akagame got killed, and I fucking hated that. Or as I like to call it, the Halo Reach treatment. Bullshit.
You know what? I don't even mind that. I think if I was to TLDR my opinion in a more snack bite way, I don't like animes where the MC, or I don't like stories in general. I'm gonna take a step back and not say anime, but any media or story in general where the character is reactive rather than proactive. Our main character throughout the whole story did nothing to drive the plot forward. The plot happened and he reacted to it. Mm-hmm. He was never the main driving force. Things happened and he reacted to it. And that's a way of storytelling, but it's not a way of storytelling that I enjoy at all. Right. I like the character. I like the main character especially to drive the plot. Like, his actions are what caused the plot to happen. Here he had essentially no agency over what was happening. Things just happened around him and he reacted. That's what it was. And that to me is a boring story. I don't like that.
Yeah, like at the later half, it does lose its like appeal. At the beginning, though, it's where it really like it grabs you, right? Because like you don't know who this guy is. You just see him interact with the world he lives in, and then like you just see that he has a lot of hurdles to overcome. But what I do appreciate from this show is that they don't try to do the whole like he's gonna be the underdog to like overcome all the odds and be that one broke kid in such a high standard place, right? He straight up says, fuck that, fuck my mom's expectations, and fuck the world, I'm just gonna do my own thing. And And from there, right, there comes like the whole goal for him, right? From Lucy, right? It's like, what do you want to do? What's your dream, right? He doesn't know. And then it's like, I want to be an edge runner, right? Like, I want to do this stuff with you guys. Good, that's cool. But then after that, it just like, yeah, I can see that point where it's like, now that he's just reacting to everything after like his goal has practically been done, it's just, you know, it slowly loses appeal. And then that's when like I started hating like every episode after 7. It's just, you know, the time skip. Time skip, I don't necessarily mind too much. Right? Like, I mean, you know, there's different ways the story could have gone, but like a time skip kind of helps like reset the focus in some way, but it was still kind of ass. I don't mind it too much. I just hated how they treated it afterwards, right? The man went fucking bonkers. Man regressed his character, right? And said like, "Oh my god, I'm going to live up the expectations of Maine and my mom," which is like is that really what you wanted to do? Like, you know, and I mean, I guess you can kind of say it was like a metaphorical thing, saying that he's becoming more machine instead of human, right? But I don't know. I wouldn't even stretch it far as that. It's just, I really hated how he regressed his character so bad. Just for him to have one passionate moment where he's like human again, and then has this mini redemption arc just to get fucking folded by the Atom Smasher. Bro, fucking Black Air Force energy.
That guy was my favorite part of the anime. I'm not gonna lie. That Darth Vader guy, that was my favorite part of the anime.
All I gotta say is, you know, he sure knows how to hit a punchline.
He's built different.
He's literally built.
He is built different.
I know. I think that's one thing I did also enjoy is that, you know, they didn't hold back their punches with like gore and nudity. You know, it was uncomfortable. But I think it's crucial for a world like that, right? Because I think at the end of the day,
it fits the world.
It fits the world, yeah. And the whole point of this world is to show the unfair and unjust, you know, ruling that the world has with like its corrupt, you know, system. And I think that's why, like, even though I didn't like the ending too much, I can appreciate that they did it that way, just because it just shows how unfair it is, right? I think that's what pissed me off. I didn't like the ending because it's so unfair. It really is unfair. It's like I hate it, but in a good way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
personally, after rewatching it, because I knew we were going to talk about Edge Runners again.
Yeah.
I really enjoy... I mentioned this before, but the foreshadowing in the series. Literally, first episode 1.
When he's walking, right?
Yeah, when he's walking, and not even that, in the flashback for, I forget the name of the spinal cord thingy he got.
Oh yeah,
the
Sevadastin, the Sevadastin.
Yeah, yeah, that, and you know how it portrayed cyber psychosis in the first episode, and how it cut to him just yelling in pain. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then throughout the series, it's still, you know, that was the constant. It happened with the guy that was pissing. It happened with Maine. It happened with David at the end as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It started with simple shakes, stuff like that. That, you know,
you gradually
started
notice
the foreshadowing of what was, you know, coming, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually really nice to see. Like, you just slowly see everything unfold, and it's just, it's also painful to watch, right? Because you know it's going to happen, and you're like, you know, it's like, I kind of wish they changed that. But at the same time, I'm okay that they did that, right? Yeah, no, I agree. It's really nice to see all that stuff. And the music, right? The music was good. I liked it.
I love the opening. I love the soundtrack for the anime. It's really good. It's really, really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, David as a whole, I'm not gonna say he's a great protag, right? But I think for what he was given, as in the world and in the story, I think he was a good protag. You know, I mean, obviously he ain't everyone's go-to choice of a protagonist, right? He was scared half the time. He tried to be tough, but he really wasn't. And then the man just went fucking batshit crazy at the end. But you know, I don't mind it too much, right? Because it's like how he reacts, and it just shows what kind of character he is at the end of the day. And I'm glad they did that. Just sucks that the last few episodes really killed it. They really killed it for me, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna say, after rewatching it, the main reason for him being an edge runner, right, was one, to get money, and two, to live up to his mom's expectations, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But how does that
and-
fulfill his mother's expectations? If you could explain that for a minute.
Right, because doesn't she just
Okay.
want him to be like top student and end up being working at like that company, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how's he deluded himself into thinking that being a gangster is what she possibly could have wanted?
Well, because his mother was affiliated with his team.
True.
His mother was the one that was gonna give the that implant to Maine
Yeah,
before David took it and went to the doc.
yeah. But
Yeah,
do you
that-
think that that's what she wanted for her son?
No, absolutely not. I'm just saying, in David's mind, that's a sort of reasoning that he would, come to. Like,
You know what?
he just
Yeah.
lost his mother, and
Yeah, he's not saying
he's not saying he doesn't know what to do. He's lost.
Very
You know,
lost.
My mom. Let's say I'm David. My mom just died, and my mom knew these people. They knew who they were. She worked for them. The least I can do to, like, hold some semblance of her memory or my experience with her is to be with the people that knew her. You know?
You know that
That's
is
fair,
true.
yeah.
That is true because he did keep her like earned throughout the whole time of the
Yes.
of the series, right?
Yeah.
And it shows that how much he still cares about her. And I can kind of see like the whole money thing, like him becoming a gangster, right? Because at the end
Yeah,
of the
but the
day,
thing is,
because at the end, hold on,
yeah,
what?
go ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry. Because at the end of the day, the more I think about it, I think genuinely maybe she just wanted him to like get out of that like low class status and just actually have a good life and
Yeah.
because the more I think about it, I think that's what more she wanted, right? But obviously it starts with like being top student and having good a good education to fully fulfill that goal. So I can start seeing why he would think that and why he would need the money and be a gangster so he can like fulfill his mom's dreams, right?
yeah. And the reason he kept doing it is because the bond he had with Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if that didn't happen, I think the story wouldn't progress. Because he, after time skip, we saw his house. He has a really nice house.
Bro was mansioned the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. There's no reason for him to be going out and doing these dangerous missions, but he keeps doing it because he feels like it's his responsibility to be the new leader, like Maine was.
No, that's very true. With all the money he could have just easily ended the story faster and been like, all right, Lucy, let's go to the moon.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it's just he.
When you talk about it like that, when you start putting like all that like inner analytical stuff in there, it does make sense why, like how all that is, his goals. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. I like
That's why I
that.
rewatched it. Yeah, that's how I watched it by myself. Because when we were watching it in VC, I thought the same as Ozzy, but I knew because I was hanging out with people, I wasn't paying that much attention to was being portrayed in the story.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why today I decided to rewatch it myself.
Show be like that sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from David, I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about Lucy though, as like the main female protagonist?
I wish I knew who that was.
I'll send you. I'll send something for you, Kari. There you go. I'll
Yeah.
send in DMs.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
I mean, she's in the thumbnail.
She is in the
Bro.
thumbnail.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you sending to my boy over here? Whoa.
No, I haven't sent him anything yet. I'm trying to find a nice gif of Lucy.
Yo.
There you go. There's a nice gif of Lucy.
I think Lucy's a cool character.
I mean, is that
Personally, I don't think her backstory was that great.
It really
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It felt generic as fuck.
she looked
was.
edgy as hell, and I like it.
I'll tell you what. I like her design. and I kind of liked her personality at the
Whoa.
beginning, but she felt way too much like 02.
Oh, so that's her personality.
Mm-hmm.
I see she's on top of her buddy, like, oh, aggression. Oh,
Yeah.
lay.
Just think of her as 02, but cyberpunk. That's how I like to see it.
Man, that's kind of generic, though. Yeah.
Yeah, because she has like this. She has like this very energetic personality at the beginning, but then it slowly digresses into a more serious personality, and then it's like,
Oh, she get edgy at the end. Oh,
Yeah, that's where you see the smoking.
and then she pulls a Samurai Jack at the very end. You know, so
man. Oh, man. I think I'm gonna critique this anime worse than I did if I look at it now that I think about it.
bro, give it a watch. Give it a watch. The next episode, we'll hear your thoughts.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna get my I'm
Yeah.
gonna binge it tonight, and I'm gonna get my opinion about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a 10-episode anime, so we
5
you
hours.
could definitely binge it
Yeah.
at night.
5 hours. 5 hours, my guy. That's all you need.
I gotcha.
You got it, my boyo. Yeah, Lucy, like, I'm not gonna lie, I like the design, but just, she was really mid. I know, like, I've been
Yeah.
telling you guys, like, Lucy better than everyone, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of still stick with that. And I think that's pretty shitty. I don't really like Rebecca.
Damn, I wish I had an argument.
Like, I don't know, man, like, her character, like, I get it, she's this batshit crazy, but, like, I don't know. She didn't have no screen time for me to appeal. And then, like, Kiwi, oh, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, fellas. I'm glad she died where she belonged.
Yeah.
In the trash.
Oh, Kyrie, there's a character called Kiwi in the show.
Let me go. She's green.
No, she's
No.
not.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
As for Rebecca, she is certainly a character. Let me just say that.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about which one's the most unique, Rebecca, 100%. I just, I don't know.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Or actually, hold up. Let me retract a little bit. At the beginning, I didn't like Rebecca. The last 3 episodes, I think Rebecca's character was a little bit better. You know, she dialed down the batshit crazy for the most part. Like, yeah, you can still say she was, but, like, I mean, she's being shot at by fucking people, right? Of course she's gonna be fucking aggressive, right? But, like, she was still there in the moment, being serious, trying to help out, trying to make sure the mission is complete. Like, she was clutching it up until she got flattened by Adam Smasher.
Bro, she is literally the childhood friend trope.
God damn.
Yeah.
You know, you're right. You know what? They weren't even childhood friends, but you're right. She was friend zoned so hard because she was like, I'm bad at this friend stuff.
Yeah, no, she's the childhood friend that he never met.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No, I will say, I think if there's one scene that I really liked from her, I think it was like when David knocks on the door and she points the gun, and she's like, "Oh, hey,
Yeah.
David," starts chewing gum, and Cassie still has the gun pointed. Like, all right, yeah, okay.
Listen, to me, if we're talking about waifu or baddies, it's Lucy number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's really no other option that compares, I think. Lucy is generic as hell, and she starts off a really cool character with the craziness and all that, but, like, she loses all of that by the end. It's a 0-2 situation. And
It really
sucks.
was. It really was. It was ass.
Number 2 is Rebecca, because Rebecca's just, at least she has a personality.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Kiwi, and number 4 is Dorio. Dorio
Yeah.
was just, no.
Dorio was
Kyrie
just
might
there.
like Dorio. Kyrie might like Dorio.
Yeah.
Hold on a
Dorio
second,
was just
let me-
there. Dorio
Let
was
me see if
just
I can
there.
get
It
a
was ass.
picture of Dorio.
Oh man. Nah, but yeah. It
Yeah, I
just
think
sucks.
the anime is a solid 8.
Yeah, I think it's still a solid 8 too. Like, overall, again, and I'm gonna say this with confidence, I think it's a must watch. Whether you're gonna like it or not at the end, I still think it's worth watching it. Because I think the first time experience is really refreshing and it's just really appealing for me. And it was appealing enough for me to actually buy the game. I think, for what it is and for like
That's a mistake.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very close to buying the game myself.
bro, it's
Oh,
on sale.
no.
They're smart people.
It's on sale.
50% off after
Yeah.
watching the anime. Bro, of course I'm gonna buy it, bro. As a consumer, I'm gonna buy it. It's gonna be like, I know it's buggy as hell, but I hear they've done so much work to it that it's playable now. It's basically playable, but I'll be the judge of that when I play it. But no, I think as a promotional anime, I think they got their message clear, and that, you know, you should definitely buy their game if you're like interested at all in like what kind of world they live in, or at the very least if you want to explore more of it that the anime really didn't cover as much, and go a different, like completely different story. I think, you know, definitely watch it, right? But if you're not really into the game, you know, and all that shit, you know, it's your poison, right? I just think you should definitely watch it. It's totally worth it. Totally worth it.
I'd say watch the anime, don't buy the game. That's just me.
I might save my money then.
watch me do the Let's Play, Aussie. Watch me do the Let's Play.
I'll watch you do the Let's Play. Yeah, there's no need for both of us to spend our money.
There you go. If you like it, you can play it on your own.
There you go.
I mean, personally, I was already going to plan to buy it. It's just, unfortunately, having that whole CD Projekt Red incident with, like, all the bugs and all the delays kind of threw me away from the game. But then, you know, after watching this anime, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's time I actually give it the shot. Maybe I give it a shot, you know? So,
you know, when it first came out, and everybody was, like, hyping this up, because it was 2011 when they first showed the trailer.
That's a long time.
Right?
Yeah, fucking years.
And then 2018, 2019 before it released, everybody was so hyped. They said that this was gonna be, you know, the best thing like ever. And I'm like, who?
I knew it was
Cares?
gonna be shit.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be shit. I thought it was overhyped.
It had the Destiny effect. I remember when Destiny came out, Destiny 1, I thought it was going to be the greatest game ever to come out.
What are you talking about? It is.
I don't know about that one.
I was like, it's so ambitious. I was like, it's Halo coming to PlayStation. I was a PlayStation boy, by the way. So Halo coming to PlayStation, right? And it's an RPG FPS. You know, I was like, the MMO RPG FPS. I was like, I've never even heard of that before.
So innovative.
I was like, it's a mix of literally everything. At the time, I liked Star Wars: The Old Republic and MMORPG. I loved Halo, and I played on PS3.
Dream.
Yeah. So I was like, all three of those things put together, I was like, this finna be the greatest thing that's ever come out. And it was.
Nah. Yeah, no. And I mean, you know, I mean, if you can kind of say the same with Cyberpunk, right? Like, if the developers just put out more content, which I don't even know if they are, if they put out more content and stuff, I think it might still get a lot of people, right? Because, like, which one was that space exploration game that came out and it was just so ass?
I know.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
Oh,
Such an ass release, but like now people actually like the game. It's actually really fun. I wouldn't play it though because it just doesn't appeal to me. But you know, so we can only wait and see how the game turns out. Maybe it'll flop, but either way, I got convinced by the anime. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll buy it. It's cheap. It's cheap right now. I like the anime. Why not, right? That's my mindset. And you know, with that said about the anime, I hate to say it. I think Spikey's right from last episode. With the Genshin thing. After watching this, it dawned on me, I was like, you know, they say long-term project, it's probably going to be 13 episodes.
Yeah.
Going to be a shitty side story. And it's going to get
It might not be shitty. You know, it might not be shitty. It's just a
It's
side
Genshin.
story. Oh, you know, maybe they show the characters, you know, going about their day, doing some battles.
Unless I see Eula, unless I see Eula in that shit, I'm not interested.
Who knows? Maybe we see you up and down.
No, but I mean, honestly, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I legitimately hope it's not like that. But the more I saw Cyberpunk, the more I thought this is probably what Genshin's gonna be, and I ain't vibing with that. I ain't, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? It's a promotional anime. The whole point of it is just to promote whatever fucking product. I mean, that's all animes if you think about it, right? You don't want to wait till next season. Fucking read the manga, right? Right? You don't like the. You know, you like the anime, go play the game. You know, as simple as that. You like the anime, go play the games that we're making. You know, it's all promotional stuff. That's what it is.
Great assholes.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I don't know. I think to wrap it up for me on my end, I think it's must watch. So you guys can state your final pieces for that.
Bet I would definitely give it a chance tonight.
It's definitely. I think it's worth a watch depending on what kind of story you like. That's what it is for me. If you're the kind of person that you appreciate hyper-realism and you like the small guy stories, then go for it. But don't go into this expecting a big overarching plot or really compelling main characters. It's just a fun ride.
Mm-hmm. It's all it is. It's a roller coaster of a ride.
Also, I think dub
Yeah.
is better than sub on this one.
Did you actually watch the dub?
We did
Yeah.
watch the dub, yeah.
You guys, oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm not even gonna explain how I watched it, but just know I don't remember my Netflix account. Anyways, I was only able to watch it in sub. You know that's
Okay.
ironic. That's ironic. Last
There-
episode.
There's only one voice I didn't like.
Who's? Lucy's?
You know.
Rebecca's?
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, let me say this for the dub, okay?
Okay, let's hear it.
They got
What's his
a
name?
really
Friday or something?
Yeah, a Friday. I think it was Friday. Wait, hold on a
Something
second.
like that.
CyberPunk Friday? Faraday, yeah.
Oh,
So
the
in English
douchebag?
dub, yes, in English dub, they got a really high profile actor to voice Faraday.
Mm-hmm.
The actor is Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Yes, the Chicken Man. But his dub was so bad. It was one of the worst dubbings I've ever. This was like early '90s level or late '90s, early 2000s level of dubbing. It was so bad. He's such a good actor. He's a decent voice actor too. We've seen him play in Far Cry, but in this anime, his voice acting was so terrible. Like we were just making fun of it every time he spoke. Every time he spoke, we just made fun. It was so bad. Arasaka.
Oh my god.
It was
I would cringe
so
hard
bad.
and turn it off.
I was cringing. Do you know Kyrie who Giancarlo Esposito is?
No, I have no idea. Who is that?
He's
Okay.
the bad guy from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and the Mandalorian.
Yo?
Yeah, him.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
So he was on his
But yeah, like even rewatching it,
I'll send it
his
to you.
lines
Oh.
just feels like he was just reading the script without having context of what was going on in the anime.
Yeah, it felt like he was in a different room from everyone else.
Oh, and if you want to know what he's played like IRL, he's played in Breaking Bad and in The Boys.
Yeah, he's played Breaking Bad, The Boys. He's played The Mandalorian too. He was the main villain in The Mandalorian season 2 and season 1. He's a very high profile actor, but he's a
He's
terrible
bad
voice
voice.
actor in this. Yeah,
I just think it's bad voice direction.
it very well might be because he's definitely worth more than this. I don't know where this came from. It was
Something.
out of left park. I remember we were watching in VC and I said, "Yo, this sounds like a Giancarlo Esposito clone. Like someone's trying to do his voice." And then I searched up the casting. I was like, "He's trying to do his own voice."
Oh my
Dude,
goodness.
I forgot one of the bad guys as well. His voice actor's name is so silly. It's Bill Butts.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa! His
down
parents
there,
hated him. Damn! Don't have to do him like that.
His name is Bill Butts.
Slow down,
Butts.
cowboy.
But
But I know he got made fun of.
Yeah. Is there any other option?
nice butt. But yeah, so that's your final opinion, Aussie? It's must
Yeah, that's
watch?
my final opinion. Yeah.
Alright, you Spike?
Must watch. It's a watch, is what I'd say. Bearable watch.
A bearable watch. Okay. You Spiky? Let us know.
I think I don't think it's a must watch, but I think you'll enjoy it or you'll take something out of it if you do watch it.
Okay. No.
Yeah, you know what? Let's Kyrie, based on what you've heard today, what do you think it is?
For what I heard and for what I seen on Twitter, not gonna lie, buddy. This is some good ass mid that they're about smoking on.
That's what I'm on. Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Yeah, cause like they, just like how I said, they kind of said, hey, it looks pretty, but the story is not all that great, So
Yeah.
as far as that, I'm still give it a chance.
Yeah, it still has its flaws, and I can admit that. Yeah, but I still enjoyed it for what it is. Yeah, good old Edge Runner. What a show! What a show! What a show about corrupt monopolies. Speaking of corrupt monopolies, y'all want to know what's been going on lately in the gaming world?
Oh, tell us.
Oh, do
What
tell.
happened?
Oh yes.
Really?
The purple phenomenon known as Twitch has been going through a fat ass fiasco. Yeah, Austin, you want to take it away?
No, you take this one away. Are you talking about the gambling one, or are you talking
Oh,
about It's Slicker?
Okay, you know what? I'll start off. Just because It's Slicker does involve with it.
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Do we got a lot to unpack here? Okay. Well, first things first. As you guys know, Aussie will cover most of it. It's Slicker has a gambling problem, right? Okay, that's the TLDR. And recently, a lot of people have been complaining about Twitch allowing gambling being a thing on its platform. Very coincidental. We can discuss about this, like what's the context and how it all ties together, yada 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 yada. But basically, Twitch a few days ago made a statement here saying gambling content on Twitch has been a big topic of discussion in the community and something we've been actively reviewing since our last policy update in the area. Today we want to update you on our plans. We will prohibit sharing links or referral codes to all sites that include slots, roulettes, or dice games. We've seen some people circumvent those rules and expose our community to potential harm. So we'll be making a policy update on October 18th to prohibit streaming on gambling sites that include slots, roulettes, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the US or other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. These sites will include stake.com, rollbit.com, duelbits.com, and roobet.com. However, we may identify others as we move forward. We will continue to allow websites that focus on sport bettings, fantasy sports, and poker. We'll share specifics on the updates to our gambling policy soon, including the full policy language to make sure everyone is clear on our new rules before they take effect on October 18th. So, I mean, if I guess in a simpler way, it's just they're banning gambling, but they're not really. They're just banning.
Okay.
They're banning anything that would deem as sketchy or harms the consumer base, right? Right, because they're talking about like if it ain't licensed in the U.S., right? We're gonna ban it. They're still gonna allow fantasy sports and poker, which, I think it's kind of silly. I mean, I don't know. I don't really watch streamers that gamble. I just think like, why you're gonna allow that? But I don't know. It's like for me, I think it's really stupid for Twitch to say this, but really they're not gonna do anything with it,
Yeah.
Because at the end, go on. Yeah, no, go.
No, continue.
Yeah, because for me, at the end of the day, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this might target more of like the gaming gambling aspect, like CS:GO and shit. But I could be wrong. I'm just looking at this at face value and seeing that like if they're gonna allow the primary parts of gambling happen, I don't think it's really gonna change much. And I'm not really surprised from Twitch. We're still having streamers, doing the nasty live, and then having bikinis and doing hot tub streams for the younger audience. You got yeah. So I don't know. I feel like this low key was very unnecessary for them to do, because it doesn't really feel like they're gonna do anything.
Yes.
Yeah. My opinion on this regarding this, I've never been a big fan of like gambling but public gambling especially.
100%.
So, I don't like that, anyone could come, kids included, and watch a stream of adults gambling their money away. Especially when we all know that this stuff is more or less rigged because the gambling companies pay the streamers to do the gambling and then give them better odds of getting good stuff so that it seems like people who are watching have a fair chance, and then they go and do it, and what happens? They end up losing their money. It's not something that's appealing to me. I'm happy that gambling is being banned. I wish they were even more assertive and just said all gambling point is banned.
100%.
I don't think it's a healthy thing, gambling at all, for humans to do point. I don't think it's something we should do. You know, to each their own. What you decide to do in your own private time, it is what it is, right? But the same way I wouldn't want them to let someone smoke crack on Twitch live, they shouldn't be gambling live either. I don't like that.
Exactly.
I'm happy with this change.
Exactly. I don't know, like, to enforce it all, right? You'd then have to define, like, what exactly would count as it, right? And what would count as not, right? Like the whole gotcha games. Would that be considered gambling?
That's a good question. That's a great question. Yes, it would be.
And me personally, I think it would be gambling to an extent, right? You're spending money to roll for a character that you either do or don't get. However, most of the games do have a guarantee after a certain amount of rolls and after tries, right? But what I do appreciate, but at the same time, I don't think it would be, just because there's an alternative, right? It's playing the game and hoping that you grind enough religiously to get whatever you want and hope that you win, right? But like, you're not paying money, you're not doing anything that would consider gambling. So I want to, I don't know. I you know what? I think I'm gonna say no. I think gacha games aren't gambling, unless they like don't give you an alternate option and then you have to pay to win. Then maybe that would be considered it. I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think.
Well, me personally, I think if they're gonna ban this, you know, they need to look at a lot of things that can influence people, you know, to spend money, like you know, the naked tubers.
Yes,
you know, we do have kids, you know, that come on this website and come look at these things and, you know, spending their, you know, parents' hard-earned money, lunch money, on these flesh tubers.
Yeah, and some thoughty women, you know.
Oh yeah, but 100%. But me personally, I really don't care. But what I really didn't like is the Twitch scene, because just like XQC stated, he said basically all the content creators was clout chasing. Like, they did not care anything about gambling until this situation came up. And they were just trying to get their little shine, you know, acting like they was there to stop, you know, this gambling problem because it, you know, caused harm or whatever. And I think he called out Pokemon, I think, you know what I'm saying, called her based like a clout chaser, I think, if I recall. But, you know, all these content creators, they was there gambling too. They was, you know, they was promoting gambling. But all of a sudden, now that, you know, now this situation came up, they can, you know, get their little views or whatever, or, you know, so they can get their little badge saying, yeah, I stood up for this, and et cetera, et cetera. I just don't like that hypocritical.
Oh yeah, that double standards.
It's lame. It's just like, bruh, y'all just trying to ride the
waves.
Yeah, it just, I just didn't like it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
honestly, I think all these content creators that's got they fake, bro. They fake. That's all. They
100%.
just.
100%.
I agree with. Yeah.
100%. I mean, if you want to go to an extent on that, I mean, to specify, I think that's every VTuber. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anytime there's drama happening, they're just gonna stand on the righteous side to look good, right? Because I think people have figured out if they look good, if they look like they're positive, they're gonna get clout, right? No, and I think that's really unnecessary. And I think we talked about this before, Aussie and I, when we were talking about the whole Saint situation.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just to summarize it, if you want to disagree with a person and call them out, right? That's your voice on Twitter. I just don't think it's smart to continue pushing it and stalking a person, because then it just gives them more power. Because I mean, the whole point is to make people aware, like, hey, this person's a bad person, or they're just, you know, just what they say isn't, you know, necessarily I agree with, but like to like just constantly go and just keep, you know, calling them out still brings power and keeps them relevant. I mean, thankfully it stopped because it's a small situation, but you know, a lot of people have been doing that, and it's just, you know, it's really stupid. I don't know. I think it's stupid to even try to clout chase that shit. It really is.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like Pokimane, she had, like, they had took a picture of her, like, she was, like, you know, talking to a camera. Well, like, she was facing, like, a certain way where she had another camera behind her, so she was looking at that, but the camera was looking at her screen, and she was playing a gambling game. A game about, I forgot what it was.
Fucking wild.
It looked like Candy Crush, but it's not Candy Crush. It's some type of gamble game. Oh, yeah, I forgot what it was, or what's the name of it. But they called her out on it. I think Karina, whatever her damn name is. Called her out on it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but,
man.
you know, just showed that, you know, she was promoting this. She liked to do it, but now she want to say, you know, yeah, you know, this bad and, you know, this not good for the community. You know? But you the main one. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking way, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hypocrisy.
Yeah,
It is.
It is.
Heavy.
It's fine.
Heavy hypocrisy. And I think that's also a problem with Twitch, right? Like, if you're going to enforce these rules, why don't you start enforcing the other important rules, too?
Exactly.
Like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just my brother to look at some bikini women. Man.
Because me personally, and I think, and I'm going to agree with Aussie on the part that, like, you know, if you want to gamble on your own time, if you want to do that shit offline, that's your choice, right? That's, you know, you're your own person. You're free to do whatever the fuck you want, except your own consequences, yada, yada, yada. But when you have an audience and you're going to show them that shit, that's awful. And me, I've gambled before. I fucking hate it. I've tried it. I tried it because I'm allowed to now. And I got to tell you, I was not impressed. I legitimately walked out of there thinking, how do people waste their lives with this? This is awful. I felt horrible wasting $5.
$5?
It's because it's
No,
not even
hold on.
about getting the money. It's just the serotonin you get from the anticipation or the hope
Of
that
winning,
you
right?
get something.
And let me tell you, that night I put in $5 in that slot machine. I came out with $10. I ruled the world. But the moment I saw that I won $10, I was like, I'm pulling out. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not being addicted. I'm not doing that shit. Like, no, bro. Like the moment I felt happy.
I doubled.
Yeah, like the moment I felt happy, I was like, no, I can't fall for this bullshit. I'm out. I was like, no, like I felt disgusted.
I put 40 in, won 100 in the left. Oh, like, that's it, folks. That's it for me.
But you can see the insanity to this, right? Like,
It is.
You
It's
put
insane.
$5 in, you got 10, right? If you look at that numbers wise, you doubled your money. If someone now applies that same logic and is like, I did that with $5. What if I put $5,000?
It's insane, and I
I'll walk out with 5 figures.
It's insane. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, I have responsibilities. I have to pay bills. Ain't no way. Like, even if I had pocket money, I am not going to a casino to waste that money. I have better stuff to buy. I could buy games with that. I could gamble on Genshin, you know? No, but real talk, like, everything about gambling does not appeal to me. And just, like, getting addicted to that just makes me so sad. Addiction overall makes me sad. Because it just shows, like, you're really losing part of your humanity to something that is not beneficial for you, and gambling is no exception. And I think with that said, I think we're gonna transition this to someone who's a prime example, a victim of gambling, that I think it should be a big awareness that that gambling should not be a thing to be encouraged.
100%. Yeah, so if we're looking at that, there is actually a streamer who recently got canceled for this. His name is It's Slicker, alright? He has always been known as kind of an edgy streamer. He's one of the most popular streamers on Twitch. Let's start with that. He's always been edgy, and a little bit of an acquired taste, but it recently came out that he has a severe gambling addiction. All right.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where he scammed $300,000 collectively from his fans, from his viewers, to fund his gambling addiction. All right. It was found out that he would go through his Discord and talk to his subscribers, his longest subscribers. So have given him extreme amount of money and donators, right? And he would send them personalized video messages after asking for their age. First, he would ask for their age, make sure they're over 16 years old. He would prey on people as young as 16 and 15. He then sent them a personalized video message with various different excuses depending on the person. Some of them, he had to go back to Iraq for his family, but he couldn't afford the plane ticket. He had to do this, he had to do that. He asked for money in extreme amounts, from 300 all the way up to, apparently, in one case, $27,000, I believe, from other streamers and his viewers. And he would say something along the lines of, if you give me the 200, I will be good to give you back 300. So he was saying, whatever you give to me, I'll return to you in surplus. So, and he was always saying, the excuse was always something tragic. It was always, I have to go visit my mother in Iraq, but but I can't afford the ticket, or I'm really tight on money right now, I need this, my bank is frozen, I need that, whatever. It came out in actuality, the real reason he was doing this was to fund his gambling addiction. He was a chronic gambler, and he actually broke down on stream crying after being found out, admitting to what was happening. He was saying he would go, he would spend the money, he would lose the money, he would swear never to do it again. Then he would see another gambling opportunity, and the first thing he'd do is he'd go to Discord and beg someone for money, take that money, and spend it again and lose it again. And he repeated this vicious cycle until someone exposed the video messages that he was receiving and the money asks that he was receiving, and then he admitted to all of this. So that is one of the big main drivers behind Twitch responding to the banning of gambling on their platform. Even though he didn't, I do believe he was a gambling streamer as well, so he did do some gambling streams, but that wasn't like his main thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking insane, man. Like, again, I'll reiterate. It's just sad that someone could get so addicted to something as bad as this and let it get out of control. You know, it's just like me. It's scummy. It really is. And I'm not gonna excuse the man. He shouldn't have done that. It was fucked up. But honestly, I just hope more he finds help. And if he doesn't, then that's his fault. Mm-hmm. So, like, he's got no one to blame but himself. But it just sucks to see, like, someone would go to that extent, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I could see where you're coming from saying it's sad. At the same time, he wronged people. $300,000 worth of money.
Dead ass.
I don't know about y'all, but if someone stole money from me, even in a small amount, listen, I don't care about why you did it. You could have done it for any reason, and I would still hate you. But the fact that it was for gambling, $300,000, I can't. I don't know. I feel bad for him that he got himself addicted to gambling in the first place. You know, a lot of it has to do with genetics, having an addictive personality and all that. It's true. But when it's self-destructive, I could feel bad for you, right? When the destruction spreads to others and starts affecting other people, I start to lose some sympathy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, for me, I don't know much about this guy. That's why I have a little bit of sympathy. Because, honestly, it has to be at the end of the day, did people know about it? And if so, you know, why didn't people help him? But if people didn't know about it, then I can start losing a little bit more sympathy and say, you know, this is his fault. He should have been careful about it. And I can't really... even then, that's still hard to say that. Because, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was a fucking Red Bull addict. And...
I remember them days, so...
And no matter how hard I tried, I was just so fucking tempted. Dude, it's fucking hard. I mean, the fact that it still is hard. Like, I'm finding substitutes. Like, it's a fucking battle for me. But it pisses me off that people like this let it get so out of control. Because look, Because look, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I felt the consequences for my addiction, and I fucking hate it. I have regrets every day. You know, I think it's gotten to the point where I have increased my anxiety and depression really bad, and like every day is now just a living struggle for me. But I'm doing everything I can to be better, and it's hard. But unlike this maniac, I'm actually trying. I'm actually trying to help myself, because I realize now, if this shit gets any worse, I don't want to have a repeat. I don't. And so that's why I have a little sympathy, because I can understand how hard it is, but I don't understand if you're gonna go continue doing it. It's fucking disgusting. So.
Yeah.
It's awful. Also, who looking at me weird?
Just looked at the stream and looked at the picture and just.
You're like, bitch, I know you're not talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck out of here. I'm talking about you all like, wow, fuck you. Anyways. No, but that's where I rest. That's my piece about it. Like, it's not good. And I'm not going to excuse this man's actions. It just sucks. It just sucks. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, what do you guys think? You know, I think Aussie's already stated his piece. If you want to add more, go for it. But, you know, Senpai Spikey, what are your guys' overall thoughts?
Yeah, I already said my piece. Well, hey, you're grown as hell. It's your fault, buddy. You know, yeah. Like, I don't feel bad for him. He just fucked up, man. Do better. Don't be trying to take advantage of people. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Just get some help.
Especially people that believe in you, man. Like,
get some help.
That is some fucked up shit, you know?
Very, very, very.
But other than that, I mean, that's all I had to say about it. Like, bruh, just do better. Treat people better. Don't use them. So yeah,
true.
That's it for me.
Spikey, anything you want to say?
On the gambling?
No, shit. I mean, gambling, slick, anything, bro.
You know, the whole Twitch thing about gambling, I don't really care. I think it's good that they're, you know, taking action against, you know, gambling sites that, you know, are not legit. Because what it seems to me is this happened before in the CSGO scene. A bunch of people, or a bunch of CSGO players were actually scamming people for CSGO skins in gambling sites, giving them really terrible odds. And I think this is just a repeat, and I'm glad Twitch is, you know, putting their foot down and actually doing something about it. As for what happened to Slick, you know, that's on you, my guy. I'm sorry, but just get some help.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's the main point of it, or not the main point. I think that should be the overarching goal. This man should just get help, because Jesus, it's gonna catch up to him if he keeps it up, bro. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think he's already banned, right? I think he's banned from Twitch, actually.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, funny thing you said that, man. You know, speaking of YouTube, fucking Twitch, bro. I you know, the more you think about it, Twitch is gonna die.
It seems that way.
It's getting there. Like, unless they change stuff, it's gonna get there. And I mean, how well aware are you guys about the whole recent events with Twitch?
I don't know the exact reason they made the cuts. But I just want to say, since the first time I appeared in VOB, I called this start on YouTube as a content creator. Don't do it on Twitch.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Due to contrary to popular beliefs, Twitch ain't really it. It depends. I mean, right? Like real talk. Like, if you want to start off as a VTuber, there's a lot that you want to do if you want to like have a successful first stream, right? And it can be, and some would argue that it doesn't really matter where you start off. But yeah, no, I mean, the more I think about it, Twitch kind of mid.
Yeah.
Twitch kind of mid.
It's not even just VTubing. It's just content creation in general.
Right.
You know, I just feel that YouTube has more actions or more. How should I say this?
Mhm.
YouTube as a platform has more opportunities for you to actually
Prosper.
grow.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
100% true. Because I think growing on Twitch doesn't really mean too much. You can have 10K, 6K, fucking 240K, but at the end of the day, those stay there. Some people will follow you, but not everyone. And I mean, you can kind of say that for every platform, but I mean, YouTube is like is the place, right? Because if you have people following you there, they'll be like, oh yeah, let me follow you on your Twitter, let me follow you on your Insta, let me follow you on your Twitch, right? And you can say the same with Twitch, right? Or did I say Twitch twice? I meant TikTok. But no, like you can argue the same for Twitch, but it's just, I don't know, I don't really go to Twitch to like when before VTubing, I used to watch Twitch just for the game. I would just find a game, watch whoever's streaming, call it good. I would never follow them. I would just watch the game and then move on with my day. Never really cared much about the person, you know. But I don't know. Like, for me, I just genuinely don't think Twitch is it. Right? Like, it's fun. Like, it's fun. It's fun. I got to meet a lot of fun people, yeah. But, like, for me, I just found more appeal with YouTube. So. Though I am bad with branding, so I you know, maybe that's why I wasn't so good at YouTube at first. I was just so bad with like the whole promoting and shit.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just saying, you can do live streams on YouTube. You can do videos on YouTube. You can do shorts on YouTube.
100%.
What can
There's
you
like
do
so
on
much.
Twitch?
Aside
The
from
only
what you
thing-
do.
Twitch.
The only thing I say Twitch has, I think Twitch is a better streaming experience than YouTube, just because audience interaction.
Right.
Oh, I agree. No, yeah, 100% I agree. However, in terms of being
Growth?
stable, stable and growth, YouTube is way better.
Way better. Yeah, 100%.
And let's
100%.
not forget. And let's not forget the main point of this portion. Twitch made a big fucky wucky to the point where their big content creators are now saying they want to transition to YouTube. They want to switch. If that doesn't say how fucked they are, I don't know what will. And let me just say it like this. If YouTube starts getting a bunch of Twitch streamers, big Twitch streamers, right? Not just VTubers, just, you know, other kind of content creators, they'll eventually want to start making moves with their live streaming platform. You know, start adding more to compete with Twitch, to the point where Twitch will now have to either figure something out or just go out of business. It's one or the other. And I've said this once a long time ago. YouTube and Twitch, they're hand in hand. You know, sure, YouTube's got a lot. Yeah. But it just doesn't have a good streaming service, which is what made Twitch, you know, better in that aspect. But Twitch is lacking so much because all it does is just live stream. And I've said that, you know, if one or the other does the other, if one or the other improves what they're lacking, it's over. It's over for the other company. And it honestly looks like YouTube is gonna do that. Like if
YouTube just, you know, makes the streaming experience a lot better, then YouTube
Twitch
is
is
the way to go, 100%.
Yeah,
There's
Twitch will
no
fucking
competition.
die. Twitch will fucking die. Or if Twitch somehow pulls this out of the ballpark, okay, and then they say, hey, you can now upload videos, you can do shorts, you can do community posts, you can do all of this on here, and, you know, miraculously change their ad revenue, okay? If they miraculously change that, which I don't think they are, they're fucking insane. You know, then they can probably have a shot against YouTube. But right now, as everything that's been going on, they're not doing it. They're really not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, so basically, what started rioting everyone was, what was it, like after 100,000, right? I think it was 100,000. Like your split from 70-30 becomes 50-50 from the first year.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, from a person who doesn't make that much money, you can say, hey, that's still a lot of money. But if you're a content creator, right? I mean, that's fucked up. That's
a terrible deal. Why would you accept that?
Yeah, and especially if you got other platforms that are willing to give you better sponsorships and better payments. So it's a fucking terrible deal. And I genuinely think this whole like subscription revenue, like relying solely on that, is really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Like if anything,
it's not stable.
It's not. Like if anything, they should just pull a YouTube, and if they want to keep the ads, fine. Just make the pay increase on the ads better. You know, like hey, you know, like after a certain mark on follower count, you know, your ad revenue increases to this much, something like that. But I just think subscriptions itself is not stable. It really isn't. Because like, are you expecting someone who like, for example, a college student, right? A college student pay $5 a month for a subscription, right? Some people will do it, but then there's those who have to budget and don't really want to spend that money. So. You know?
We can't afford to.
Yeah, and if you're gonna at least make ads, make them skippable, or at least shorter, one or the other.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I'm getting fed up of these 15-second ads.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kyrie. Every time I pop into your stream, this 3 15-second
ads. Oh.
I swear to God.
I may need to change something.
Nah. It's all good. You're trying to grab your bread. I get it, my boy.
Yeah, man.
No, but
double sub, man. Double sub, bro. Come on. I got it. Especially you, Ozzy.
Yeah.
Wait, me, broke. Huh?
Yeah, I'll see. Pay for mine.
Exactly.
Pay for your what? Wait, why is we're not doing our money thing right now?
Yeah, it's your money to give. Thank you.
Yeah. I wanted to bring this up because we started talking about this, but I remember this happened. YouTube Shorts, actually. Before Shorts, I think Ludwig made a video of how much he made on a short that he got 30 million views on. He got like $100. YouTube changed the amount of money you get from YouTube Shorts, so you actually get more
from YouTube Shorts.
Wow.
So that's another source of income on YouTube.
Holy fucking shit! What have I been doing all this time? What am I doing with my life?
Shorts are the way to go.
I mean, it kind of really is if you think about it. Like, I think majority of the videos I watch now are just shorts. I think that's all I digest now. It's just mainly shorts. Maybe a long video here and there, but damn, shorts they really are the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh man, but you know, you guys state your piece about this. I've already stated mine. I think Twitch is gonna die unless they do something smart.
Yeah.
YouTube for the win.
Yeah, YouTube for the win.
Yeah. Even one of my favorite content creators, which Peach FPS, like, you know, she was in a situation with, you know, the sexual harassment and, you know, the gambling and shit like that, and, you know, this split and shit. Like, she said herself she was gonna move to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she already doing Facebook gaming and Twitch. And honestly,
Facebook gaming?
Yes, honestly, bro, that's how she ended up getting her badge, bro. Like she went to different streaming services and started bringing people to her Twitch.
I'm dead. I kind of want to try that now.
Yeah, so like that's what I was gonna do soon as my model job. Like I was gonna try to stream and make content at least on Facebook or YouTube. Well, you know, actually be serious with it. Stream on Facebook, you know, stream on Twitch, of course, but actually put content out for like YouTube and YouTube Shorts and stuff like that.
Right. Get rid of
gaming.
Get rid of the bear blubber, right?
By Kyrie.
Yes.
I can't believe this,
bro. You do
ghetto,
that,
but yes.
You know what? I'll do one better. I'll go stream at Live Leaks.
Oh my God.
This guy's built different.
Liveleaks.com/code
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. I thought you were gonna say I want to stream on the hub.
Oh,
That's still there too, so I don't know, man.
Light bulb.
did you have a plan to do that, Kyrie?
Yeah, I did. If things get too desperate and it ain't working out how I'm going, y'all gonna see me on there, bro.
You know.
Playing hentai games.
Hey, yo, I'll buy you Seed of the Dead. I'll buy you Seed of the Dead easy.
Yeah.
You know, there is one thing I do want to mention though, and it's just basically from what I've seen from comments on Twitter. It's like YouTube is for the win, but I do also want to say this: YouTube is still a company at the end of the day. They're not our friends. They're just appealing to us because their competitors are fucking up, and they're like, you know, we're gonna take this and steal it from them. I guarantee you. Let's play the idea. Twitch goes out of business. YouTube is gonna be the running. It's gonna be the running man. Facebook gaming ain't gonna hold a candle to YouTube. Let's be fucking honest here. Facebook gaming ain't gonna do anything, and I don't think there's any other streaming services that are like YouTube and Twitch. Are there? Someone can fact check me on that. I don't think so, right?
At the top of my head, I can't think of anything like that.
Yeah, right.
TikTok, I guess you can do live streams on TikTok.
Okay, we're not gonna count that. Let's be real. We're not gonna count TikTok. We're not gonna count.
Not now, but I mean, people said the same thing about YouTube a while ago.
Fuck, bro. If they somehow make live streaming there good, I'll be impressed. But I see it more like an Instagram live or a YouTube live. It's. I don't know.
Instagram live over TikTok?
Bro, I balance between TikTok and Instagram, and I see lives on there. They're just like exactly the same.
100%.
Exactly. You know, it's like it's so basic. Like if they change it so where like you can have something like OBS to stream on your computer, then fuck it, dude. That might be the way to go. That might be profitable. But right now, if all
Even
you
Ninja do that.
yeah, but if the closest thing you can do right now is get your camera pointed at your computer screen and maybe somehow throw your model over that and then call that a live on TikTok, bro, you're asking me to go back to my bad internet days. That's what you're asking me. Like I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. No, but you know, it could be, but I just don't see it. I just don't see TikTok going that way. But back to what I was saying. Like a lot of people are like treating YouTube as like this savior or whatever. I'm not even gonna say savior. They're just treating like YouTube as a saint. They're like, oh my god, YouTube better. We're all gonna migrate now. And I guarantee you, if Twitch runs out of business and then there's no other competitors to compete with live streaming, they're gonna monopolize the fuck out of that. And then we're gonna get people bitching about YouTube. I guarantee you. And
no, absolutely. Yeah, you're 100% right.
It's gonna be fucking hilarious. Like I get it. People wanna, you know, get that clout and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna transition to YouTube now, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you got a following on Twitch, just keep going on Twitch until it dies. Like if you ain't fucking, you know, Bao, Shy Lily, Kenji, I don't think you need to worry too much because this in itself really affects more of like the top percent, you know, like the top percentage of Twitch streamers. People like us, it ain't gonna affect us. It's stupid what they're doing. Sure, you know, they'll take us our revenue and shit, but I mean, are we gonna make 100K?
Actually, I do think it affects us, but in a positive way.
Yeah, because it gets rid of people, and then it allows.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you can see that as the positive, right? It like if people do migrate more to YouTube, that opens up more potential for us to grow. Right. Sure. But even then, right? It all depends on how you play it with like social media and branding. I just genuinely think people aren't looking at this in the grand scheme. This ain't gonna affect anyone other than the top percentage of people.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's stupid what Twitch is doing because they're just losing like all their revenue at this point. But I don't know, man. Maybe if they get rid of them and better people come out of nowhere, then maybe they're saved. I don't know. That's just how I see it. I just don't like how people are like trying to make YouTube look like the good guy, even though I guess you can say that. But I mean, it's a company. You really gonna say a company's good?
It's not about it being the good guy. It's the better option. It is though.
Yeah.
It is the better option.
That's
what it is.
It is. You ain't wrong.
The reason I keep saying that YouTube is a better place to start if you're gonna be a content creator is because you have more options to be discovered.
Yes.
You can make a video that goes viral. A short that goes viral. You know. That helps your growth, you know?
Yeah, instead of having to bring it over from one platform to like even if you do have a short that goes viral on YouTube, trying to bring that audience over to Twitch is not going to be super successful versus
100%.
just keeping them there on YouTube,
Yeah.
on the platform already where they found you.
100%.
It's a lot easier to do.
100%. You know, I think I follow a lot of YouTubers. I don't follow their Twitches. I don't know what it is. It's like it goes back and forth. I watch a Twitch streamer. I'm not really that interested in going to their YouTube unless they are actually entertaining, which ain't that it's pretty rare. And then it's kind of with like YouTubers. I like their content because it's content that they make. But when I watch their live streams, they're kind of mid. You know, they lose the appeal. They lose the appeal of what I like about them. I don't know. That's just how I feel about when content creators are trying to take me to another streaming service or whatever. TikTok, so that's another thing, right? Because like, you know, YouTube, TikTok, you're still making content. So, I don't know. It's just how I see it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, for sure. No, I feel you, and I agree with you. It's 100%. 100%. I'm happy that the bigger ones are moving off the platform because that gives a lot more audience that are not going to follow them off the platform for us to absorb. Definitely leaves a big void inside the Twitch field. And then, you know, once we get up, then we can move to YouTube and just take advantage of both. I'm just here to take advantage of whoever can give me what I want.
Or apply to an agency. You know, that could also
Right
work.
now, as a smaller VTuber, I think it's more advantageous to be on Twitch if you're already established here somewhat, just because we now have this big vacuum. But once you get bigger, 100% get off of this platform, go to YouTube. What occurred, Spiky? Are you the one that just gasped?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yes.
An unexpected challenger has
Genshin trailer?
the unexpected challenger has
somebody
appeared
in
in chat.
Oh, let's see.
It's the cat girl. I'm a dick.
It's the cat girl who plays Gambit and has no idea what's going on. She was so confused this morning.
You suck, Plebo. Boo.
Oh,
Boo,
that's
get out of here.
right.
Tomato.
Oh, bro.
Level.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you guys. I remember just that you guys wake up early enough to watch your streams. I'm like, gotta wake up 3 in the morning if I want to catch it up. Fuck that. I'm bad for sleep.
Level, join VC sometime if you see us in VC. We need to play Valorant. It's been so long.
Or stream at more convenient times for me. You know, I gotta, you're asking too much for me to wake up early in the fucking morning and be like, all right, Plevel stream, let's go. Time zones be whack. Well, there's conversions. Figure it out. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, stop being shy. Yeah, we care about you. We'll add that to the new VOB background. We'll add a picture frame of her acting like she's gone. She's dead. She's just not. It's gonna be like in memory of Flubble. No, but yeah, like if you're established on Twitch, definitely stay here for the long ride, right? Just ride it out until it dies, right? Because I mean, look at TikTok, right? People still wrote on it even though it was dying, and when it died, people are like, follow me on these social medias, and they blew up. I think that's how you should do it if you're well established.
TikTok
on
died?
it.
Since when?
Or I mean, not TikTok, Vine.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I still live in my post-teen days when Vine was the shit. I still like to relive those moments. Simpler times, less responsibilities, and less depression. No, but yeah, so I agree with you on that, Aussie. But for me, I don't really care too much about Twitch. I mean, I still stream on it here because school, and I just burnt out recently from editing. But honestly, I find more appeal on YouTube. Always have, and I just say it like this. It says a lot if there's someone on Twitch with like 10K followers, and yet they have less subs than me on YouTube. Yeah, so I don't know. For me, I agree with Spiky. YouTube's just a better option.
It depends how you measure success at that point. The guy with 10K followers on Twitch is probably making more than you on YouTube.
100%, right? It depends on how you define success, right?
Yeah.
But for me, my definition of success is not Twitch. Like if you think making it on Twitch is success, you're a fool. You're a damn
For me,
fool.
it's this simple. It really depends on anybody. For me, if you could make a living off of this, the closer you are to making a living off of this, the more successful you are at this. It's that simple. Whatever avenue you take to get there, doesn't matter.
Right.
Whether, if you live on Twitch and do not have a Twitter and do not have a YouTube and do not have a TikTok, but you have enough subscribers every month that this thing pays for you, you're doing the right thing. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're doing it right. If you live on YouTube, if your stuff is diversified between YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff, then and that's how you make that much money, you're doing the right thing as well. But making the money is what's important. I could care less if you have clout on every platform, right? But you're still penniless from it. It doesn't. You're not any closer to being successful to me. I would much rather see someone on Twitch with 10K subscribers and they're making bank than comparing their YouTube to someone else's YouTube. I think that's a better definition. For me, that's my definition of success as a content creator is making money off of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I get
absolutely.
you.
I get it.
I get you. I just think it's I don't think that's pretty successful at the end of the day. Like, let's look at Twitch. It's not doing good. It's going to take more money. And at the end, if it runs down, and if your only way of success was Twitch, and if you're not doing good with pushing your other social medias, chances are you're not going to have a good following up. You might not. That's the 50-50 right there you got to gamble with. That's why I think you are a fool to, be living solely off of Twitch. Not you, Aussie, but I'm just saying in general, right? Because there's Twitch streamers that literally live only on Twitch.
Yeah,
cool.
I know a few,
You making that money. Good for you. Why aren't you expanding it? It's not just to live day by day getting your subscriptions. It's to prosper and make more, gains through other social medias, right? Like push yourself to go to YouTube, or not even to YouTube, but promote your YouTube a lot on Twitch. That way you expand it, right? Because then, you can eventually get enough money to start investing in what you want, so you're like set for life. Invest in everywhere else.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yeah, but no, I definitely get you.
A big Twitch streamer and you make enough, or not even like big. Like say you got 10K subs. Well, I guess that's pretty big. Anyway, 10K subs. You have the spare income to pay somebody to edit your VODs into videos for YouTube.
Yeah, lost
And
opportunity if you're not doing that.
Exactly.
You want to hear a
Because
funny story
YouTube,
about that?
You get passive income from people just watching your videos.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how old they are. Doesn't matter how new they are, how much views they get. If people still watch those videos and still watch ads on those videos, you are making money.
100%.
100%. I agree with you. I agree with the both of you, what you're saying.
You want to hear a funny story about that? About spending on an editor?
Sure.
I was recently on Fiverr looking for a video editor. Because I was like, I want to have a video, but I don't want to edit it. I don't know. Something about this video just didn't appeal me to edit. So I was like, I'm going to find someone to do it. I go talk to them. My first choice, right? Really solid video editor. They're like, oh no, I'm filled up. I'm like, fuck you. You only have one order. Lying son of a bitch. Whatever, right? I move on to the next one. They're like, yeah, I can edit
You just
it.
have a bad experience with Fiverr, man.
Bro, I do. I don't have good luck. I don't know what it is. No, and this is where it gets shittier. Okay, Spiky. Someone commissioned you to fucking edit a VOD. What is your cutoff limit in VOD length?
In VOD length? Depends on how much money I'm charging for it.
Right.
Let's say if it's a 6-hour VOD, I'd probably go. If I was in Fiverr, I'd probably go 150, 200.
Okay. Keep in mind that $100. Okay, for the best. Okay, for like the premium option that they offer. Okay, $100. You get good transitions, good subtitles, all that. The entire enchilada, basically. I was like, okay, I can fuck with this. I only do an hour of footage. Bitch. My shit's 2 hours. You want me to trim it down? Like, it hurt me. It hurt me. Like, I was like, you know what? At this point, if I'm gonna have to trim something, I'm just gonna edit it myself. I'm not
That's
gonna.
fair.
I was livid. I was livid. I was like, bro, I'm paying you money. The least you could do is just like get bits from those entire 2 hours to add up to a 10-minute video. And you want to tell me, like, I get it. You know, you're your own boss. Fine. But my goodness, man. You could have at least written that in like your fucking descriptions. They didn't. I had to figure that out by talking to them. I was so devastated.
Well, if you want, I got a dude that's really good. He actually helped me finish the Sonic edit.
Oh, yo, for real?
Yeah.
I bet.
I got you. I'll hook you up.
Hook me up, man. I'm looking for an editor to help me with a few videos. Not that I can't edit my own videos. I just have a lot in my backlog.
It's time consuming.
Yeah.
It's so time because I have like 5 videos I need to fucking edit. 5. I don't have the time for that, especially with school. So it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, no. I mean, if you can find a good editor, folks, definitely do it. Definitely do it. Just don't have shit look like me. Just don't have
Just
shit
get
look.
better luck, Lamau.
Yeah, just get better, right? Just get my RNG stats higher.
It's a
Fuck.
skill issue. It's a skill issue.
It really is a skill.
100%.
But yeah, I think for me, like the overall thing with Twitch, I think they're idiots, and I hope, you know, if they want to keep prospering as a company, to find a better way to get their revenue and a better way and a better incentive for their you know, for their clients. Not clients. What would you call the streamers? Workers?
For their partners.
Yeah, for their partners, right? Like, have better incentives for your partners. Give them better stuff if you want them to, like, stick around. This is insane. And if they keep this up, they're going to go out of business. That is my final words of the day. And to prosper in every other social media. It's not just Twitch. But you guys can say your final pieces, too, if you want.
It's pretty
L
much in line
Twitch.
with yours. L Twitch.
L Twitch?
Yep. Cringe Twitch.
Cringe
Bring
Twitch.
Twitch.
L plus ratio plus gambling addiction plus attracting kids to naked ladies plus failing business plus ratio.
All that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think that's my final piece for today. I mean, is there anything else you got? Oh, actually, yes, we do have one more thing to talk about. I'm so sorry. I'm fucking dumbass.
Do we
Oh,
have
what
enough
is that?
time?
Yeah, well, hold up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, before we even end things, you know, there is one last topic we should really talk about because I think it's a crucial thing in the gaming industry. And also with, I want to say, standards of people. It involves with the same, I mean, Andrew Tate person.
Oh God.
Oh.
And a esports team. Spikey, I'm gonna let you take it away. This is your spotlight. Pretend,
Alright.
my guy.
So, G2 is an esports organization, and they recently won a championship. And their CEO, Carlos, tweeted just celebrating G2's recent victory in such competition. I can't remember off the top of my head. In that tweet, there was a video of him partying with a bunch of people of G2 and 2 certain individuals.
Yeah,
the Tate
yeah.
brothers.
Let's
Tate
go.
brothers.
The Tate brothers.
Yeah, the Tate brothers.
Yes.
You know, who recently got into
A lot of fucking trouble.
a lot of trouble for different things, sexual trafficking.
Wait, did he
limited
really do
use.
that?
That was some of the things he was accused of.
Holy fucking shit. I'm not gonna lie. I only stuck around for the memes, and then when I heard he was in heavy fucking trouble, I did not pay attention to that. Oh my god.
So that happened. He tweeted that out. There was some backlash He got face shield pretty hard.
Damn.
For associating with the Tate brothers. Come the, I think, the next day, I believe, the org itself. No, actually, it wasn't that. After people started coming after him for saying, "Yo, how could you hang out with such people? You know, they're bad people and such." He tweeted out that I will not have anybody police my friendships. I party with whoever the fuck I want. That's on his Twitter right now. He still hasn't deleted the tweet.
Yeah. Wait, you posted them on the
I believe, yeah.
All right.
Nobody will be able to police my friendship. I drop my line here. I party with whoever the fuck I want. Yeah.
Here, I'll start posting some of this stuff on here because this shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Next day, the org themselves says, you know, last night we failed you, our CEO. You know, this ain't it. This is not my man's. This is not my man's.
And
basically, and then after they tweeted that out, he retweeted that saying, you know, my bad. I failed to read the room. It wasn't, you know, I failed a lot of G2 fans for this. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, just trying to, just backtracking. Basically, and turns out that today, actually, I think a couple hours ago, they tweeted out that as of today, they decided to part ways with Carlos as CEO of G2. And yeah, and he got fired. Now, why is this important? Why does this matter? Because
why is it important?
G2 was going to try and buy a spot into the new Valorant league. I can't remember the name of their actual name, but it's a franchise league by Riot for competitive Valorant. Now G2 is a European company. They are not from an NA, and they were going to buy a spot so they could buy off a NA team so they could play in the league.
Right.
Now that this happened, this whole situation happened, the team that they were going to buy said, yeah, no, we don't vibe with that, and we're not going to take that offer. And
course,
that put a lot of players in, you know, a difficult situation because they thought they were gonna get a guaranteed spot into this league that they've been, you know, grinding for, and, you know, working towards, and having a somewhat stable salary now. And, you know, because of what Carlos did or decided to tweet, the deal is off, and, you know, they just it's off. Unfortunate. One of the players, I believe I also shared the tweet.
Yeah, I just posted it.
Zekin. Yeah. That's a tweet. Having to explain to my mom how Andrew Tate cost me my job is not where I thought I'd be a month ago.
Commentate dub.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened.
Wow.
Big L.
Wow, that's a massive L.
A really
Holy.
fat L.
Yep.
A really fat L. There's a lot to unpack here, but I'll let you guys share your pieces.
I mean, what do I even think about this actually?
Do you want to come back in a bit?
What is there to think about this? Listen, when you're in the public sphere, Who you associate with is extremely important. I can understand if you're
100%.
saying in private, I'm not gonna have my friends policed and all that. No one wants that to happen, right?
Yeah.
You know, what's in private should be kept in private, I think, to an extent. But when you're a public figure like this, a CEO and all that, you're bigger than yourself, right? Your actions hold consequences, not just for you, but for your organization, for your employees, for their families and their friends. You know, so you have to carry yourself and tout yourself in a certain way.
Yes.
You know, your life is no longer your own.
Yes.
That's the sacrifice of power. You know, that's the burden of responsibility.
100%.
And so he can't be saying stuff like, you can't police my friends. You don't have a private life anymore. Your life belongs to everyone that you employed, and that's by your own decision. That's what I think.
This could have been avoided.
This
Yeah.
honestly could have been avoided.
He could have just tweeted that out without, showing the video.
Yeah.
This whole thing could have been avoided. It was just a fucky wucky from L.
It really is. Like, if you want to show that you and your team are having a fun time celebrating, don't put in people that you know are controversial. I mean, you know what? No.
Especially right now.
No, hold up. I'm pretty sure the CEO didn't see them as controversial. I'm pretty sure he graduated from Hustlers University. I'm pretty sure. like, I agree with Aussie. You just like, who in the fucking right mind as a CEO does that shit? I get it. You're like high on serotonin. You're happy for your team, right? But my goodness, man, you should understand that these men aren't best with their reputation, and especially with fucking Twitter. Out of all places, you're gonna post it on Twitter. Man, really fucked up big time.
The fact that he just decided to die on that hill, though,
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, what that remind us of?
and said,
Yeah.
never mind, guys. I'm sorry. Lol. I just didn't read the room.
It's stupid. Like, I feel bad for the players. They don't deserve that.
No,
No,
100%.
definitely not. Yeah.
You know, you're practicing a game for hours because you want to be the best. Okay? Because you know you got the skills to pay the bills, right? Because you're just, you're playing till you get, to the point where you can make an income off of it. And to be told, hey, we're going to buy off this spot, we're going to give you guys a shot, and you guys are going to get some money. All right, bet, let's go. This is what I've been waiting for. No, just kidding. Shit changed. That's fucking horrible. That's devastating.
Yeah, it really sucks. It shows how an organization could be mal-managed, I guess. Not everyone should be in a position of power. Is
No.
what it is.
They shouldn't. Like, dude,
You know,
if
Mhm.
no, go on.
I was gonna say, if you're this kind of person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know plenty of people like this, right? If you're this kind of person that your pride is so large and you want to do as you wish, you're not willing to give up your personal life or your personal ambitions or your personal feelings for your company or organization, then you should do something very simple. Become owner of the organization and hire someone as CEO to manage it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Often when that happens, the company and the company's relationship to you is almost severed. Like you could do as you wish and still profit off the company to a lesser extent than if you were CEO as well. But like, at least the company doesn't suffer from your decisions most of the time.
Yeah.
Just hire a CEO. You're clearly not fit to be.
100%.
You know.
Idiots.
Oh yeah, I forgot how much how much they were gonna
Get paid?
earn from that deal. 'Cause
Yeah, how much?
To buy a spot into the league
Yeah.
from previous League of Legends numbers, it could possibly be in the $20 to $30 million.
Motherfucker, for playing Valorant?
Yeah, for an org.
Ellie,
And
what the fuck are you
they
doing?
literally just cost that fucky wucky just cost them $20 to $30 million.
Oh my god.
I'd be pissed.
I would be pissed too. Oh, bro, I think I would risk it all. If I'm not gonna get my money, I think I'd go box the CEO.
Risk it all.
Bro,
Straight
He
hand.
have his own anime OP.
I'm telling you.
I'm
Straight
about,
hand.
bro. The Jotaro theme is gonna play. I'm gonna approach this motherfucker and give him the ora ora, bro. That's how we're gonna.
Badass. I'm telling you, boy.
I would be livid. Oh my god. You know, I would be pretty pissed if I lost thousands, but millions?
Boy. Somebody got to die. Somebody got to die.
Someone's dying on site. I'm sorry. Someone's gonna.
That's a big L.
That is a big L, like, especially if you practice for so long, because you were guaranteed this shit, and it doesn't happen. That hurts. That hurts.
You still can go to different orgs too, though.
I mean, you can.
I mean,
But,
yeah,
like-
but you. Okay, so the players are pretty much guaranteed a spot in there,
Uh-huh.
and now you have to do trials. You have to hope that they pick you if you perform good in those trials, because before it was pretty much set that they were gonna get in.
Yeah.
So now maybe some players don't get in, and they don't have any other org to go to, so they're just freelance and hoping for the best. That's why
Yeah.
esports themselves are just
Very.
really chaotic. Like if you're not good enough, if you're not 0.1%,
Ooh.
then even then, it's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and the shitty part is, like, most of these companies wouldn't want to pick them anyway after this shit,
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Like, even if it wasn't their fault. Fucking sad. It's so sad to see that. Well, thank you, Andrew.
Commentate dub.
But I mean, that goes to show, like, why we separate ourselves from Saint, Void, because he was saying some controversial shit, and we following the guy, and they could be like, wait a minute, hold up, I remember these guys did a video back in the day. Get their ass up out of here. VTuber career over.
I actually think he rebranded again, by the way.
Did
Yeah,
he?
Yeah.
No shot. Is he done being
Same
sick?
name, but different model now.
No way.
Dude can do whatever he wants, honestly. But he's not getting any support from me.
Yeah. No
Yes.
one here.
Same here. Like, I had hopes for him, man. I was a hopeful guy.
I wasn't.
You weren't, man. You weren't. We've always had this talk behind stage. I was like, let's give him the
100%.
bed. Aussie and with Aussie and I, like, Aussie, you were ready. You were ready to get him out. I was like, no, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's give him the benefit. I was a nice guy, and
It's like, no, get him out, kick him off my show.
I literally, my disappointment is so immeasurable with him. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm just severely disappointed with him. Like,
Yeah.
good for you. You're spreading your gospel, but at what cost?
This ain't it.
That ain't
Yeah,
it, man.
And just to be frank, at the end of the day, he's a kid. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying? He honestly, to be truthful with y'all should never sold yourself to him in the first place. I'm just saying that right now.
Listen, we didn't know until later.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. But
And it wasn't, and we wouldn't have known if I didn't find out.
oh yeah, 100%. Because that man voice deep as fuck. Like his voice deeper than all of ours together.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest, at the time, it was Ajin that got us all three together, right?
No.
No, it wasn't Ajin. Could have
No. So I posted on Reddit. I used to post on Discord, Twitter, and Reddit every time I went live, and he found me on Reddit. And then you
Same?
came to my chat, right? And me and you were talking a bunch, so he started going to your streams, and then that's just how it happened.
Oh, so Saint found you through Reddit.
Yeah, Saint found me. Yeah, it wasn't Ajin that brought him along.
Oh. Huh. Well, still, even then, right? Even then, at the time, like, we were starting off and we were, like, collabing, right? So, like, we were like, you know what? This is fine. We can make a group. We can make a fun group. And then slowly, he wasn't fucking with that, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that he got that attitude with Ozzy. Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah. That Valorant video. Oh my god.
That's when I first actually collab with all y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro, I regret not joining that collab.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raid, Kiwi.
Yes, thank you for the raid, Kiwi. Hello, everyone.
Kiwi, tomato. You suck. You're singing. Bro, I can sing better than that, bro. Stop.
You're a menace. Absolute
trash. I'm sorry. Garbage. Boo-boo juice. Doo-doo water. It was stinky in that damn stream. I'm sorry.
Wait. Let's just.
I'm talking to all you simps out there. If you're a simp, I'm talking to you. Yes. And y'all glorifying it.
Wait,
you simps.
Let's start by saying this, okay? Because a lot of y'all are probably new from Kiwi's stream. We are Kiwi's friends, okay?
We're not friend. I am not her friend. Do not let her fool it.
No,
don't let him lie.
I'm about to mute this guy.
She's not my sister. What are y'all talking about? No, I never agree with that.
Wait, senpai, hold up.
Wait. Let's go look at your Discord status. Wasn't it Kiwi's big Onichan? Wasn't that your Discord status?
Yeah, I never said anything like that.
Yeah, didn't you praise Kiwi? Didn't you praise Kiwi?
Praise? I don't praise, dude. What do you mean?
All right, people. All right.
She's straight booty juice in her stream, bro. I can't get jiggy with that.
Oh my god. Bro, this man is a menace. This man, you know what? Hold on. I'm introducing myself. Fuck you, senpai. Sit down, boy. Sit down, my guy. You had enough. You have enough of your black energy on this bitch for today. Oh, God. Kiwi, you are capping right now. We could pull up the DMs of all our conversations. This is bullshit.
Who are we? Kiwi, you love us.
Actually,
come on.
Actually, wait. Who are we? Well, folks, welcome to the raid. Welcome to the stream. Actually, thank you, Kiwi the Tiny. Well, yeah, same shit. Well, thank you, Kiwi the Tiny, for the raid. We appreciate you. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the VOB Podcast, the only podcast where we VTubers talk about anything geek related. You know, VTubers, gaming, Twitch, anything that piques our interest. I am one of the co-hosts.
And I am Osiris Simonu. I wasn't sure if you were done talking or if you just cut out right there. I'm not gonna lie. Did anyone else hear him cut out? Was that just me?
I stopped. I stopped. I stopped when he said Andrew Tate.
I was confused too.
You know, it's okay. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. And you guys date over. I'm gonna go take a break. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah. Just walk away, man. Just walk away.
Yeah, bro. Damn, bro.
Yeah, so we are Kiwi's friends, Osiris. I mean, this is not her friend, the bear over there. That's her.
Hell
no. We have
no.
Spiky over here as well. Famous YouTuber Spiky with 10K subs. Please go sub to him.
Yep, and I'm
not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, so yeah, I'm one of the co-hosts, Makoto Gagne, Speed Demon. This is Osiris Imano, the Inquisitive, and then our two future co-hosts.
You coming back on Demon Time?
Yes. And if you guys aren't aware, we do have our two future co-hosts coming soon as official co-hosts. Yes. Lord Senpai, you don't introduce.
This is your thinking about it.
Senpai, this is your test right now. You don't do your introduction properly, I'm kicking you out.
Alright. Hey, my name is Senpai Kari. I'm a VTuber. I like things. I like these three guys, and Makoto Gagne is like the fastest racer ever. So please.
You like guys?
Yo, revelation.
I said I like these guys.
Yeah.
So take it how you want it. Take it how you want it. So what's up? Look. What you gonna say, huh? What you gonna say?
Oh Lord. Well, yeah,
get canceled,
man. It's 2022. You can do whatever you want, Bear Man.
Yeah,
I don't like the way you said that. Well, give me a hug, Ozzy. Come here, bro.
Hey, bro. You can
put me on top of the
desk. On top
put
of
me on top of the desk.
You trying to talk me?
Put me
Yo,
between y'all, Bakoto. Put me between y'all, Bakoto, right now.
I don't
No,
feel. I
you
don't.
want
I
to
don't feel-
show? You want to show out? Put me right beside him, Bakoto.
I don't feel comfortable doing that.
No, put me right beside him
All
right
right,
now.
all right. You know what? I got you, my guy. I got you. Just go ahead and walk over here.
Yeah, move that son of a gun. Move him right now.
How you doing, Kyrie? How you doing? What's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Listen, man, that was just me projecting a little bit. I'm sorry. It's just I had a rough day.
That's crazy.
You was a massive sleeper, though. You built kind of round. You.
That's crazy.
I would prefer if you moved back over there.
Where's this energy
Kinda
coming from you guys
stinky.
all of a sudden? Holy fucking
That's
shit!
crazy.
Kyrie made me
Holy.
laugh. That's what's happening. Kyrie made me
That's
laugh. I'm away.
crazy.
If you
Alright,
get a
alright, that's
little
enough.
bit further
That's
away
enough,
from that
senpai.
mic,
I'm in your ear right now. So what's up, ho? What is
okay,
up?
I'm gonna need. There you go. End the transmission away from there.
Oh Lord. My guy, you need a... How the fuck did he get in here again?
I don't know. We must have left the door open a little bit.
I slept in the restroom, bro.
That's right. That's
Believe
right.
from last episode.
All right.
I was coming behind y'all, when y'all walking out the door, but Dakota shut the door. He forgot I was in here.
I'm not gonna lie,
damn.
dude.
I know we invited Spiky here, but Kyrie just kind of was here.
Oh man, I feel
Yes.
bad. Well, Raiders and anyone just joining in, would you like to introduce yourself, our final and most valuable co-host of this podcast?
Yes. Introduce yourselves.
We're talking to you,
Hello.
Spiky.
Oh, what? Me? What?
Man, you didn't introduce yourself. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yo, I don't know. I thought you were talking to Ozzy or something. I don't know. Yo, what's
What?
up? My name's Spiky. I'm a guy doing things on YouTube. YouTube.com/I'm Spiky. Actually, no, that's my own channel. Never mind. It's iSpiky.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, anyone that's a regular on here, yeah, this is the big announcement. These two are gonna be official co-hosts with us now. We honestly think this was the move. It was fun. The Aussie and Biko show. It was fun, but I think it's just funner when we have the boys here together.
Yes.
Yeah, it's time for season
Yeah.
3.
Season 3.
Season 3. So yeah, I mean, yeah, welcome Raiders. That's us. Just chaotic maniacs. If you guys want a rundown of what we were doing, we just talked about Edge Runner, CyberPunk Edge Runner, the anime. We talked about Twitch and their bullshit, and we talked about the esports group G2 and their unfortunate downfall because the CEO was a dumbass to hang out with Andrew Tate. Anyways, folks, that's pretty much what we've covered so far. So yeah, well, welcome to our dumbasses talking now and trying to fill in filler time. Yeah, basically, or Boss Podcast. Yo, Boss Podcast. I
Yo.
think that's got a ring to it. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. I've already made the logos. I can't.
It's fine. Just make new ones. Easy classes.
You fucking
There's a lot of
Boss
time.
podcast? Oh my god. Why didn't we think of that?
because we were foolish folks to allow someone to tell us how to write our logo who is not working, who doesn't even appear anymore.
We've been fired.
Who's
Straight
been
like
fired?
that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Should we show the new logos? Should we show the new logos and have people vote?
It's up to
We
you.
could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's end stream like that.
Okay, hold up. Let me go to our management section. Hold up, folks. You three, do your thing. I love you guys. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Do our thing.
Talk while I look
Okay.
first, though.
I'm trying to do my thing.
Kyrie,
Okay, you
you
need to
keep
stop.
away from that mic, bro. You're gonna get slapped out one of these days.
Hi, folks. My name is Senpai Sexy, and
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
here
whoa,
to
whoa,
entertain
whoa,
you.
whoa, 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 whoa. We're
Alright.
gonna have to put an 18 plus entertain. What do you mean by that,
Hold
bro?
up.
All
how
right,
you
no,
want it.
no.
I'm
Wrong
All right, found
platform,
it.
Kyrie. Wrong
found it.
platform.
I
Hey,
found
bro,
it.
you're not on the hub right now.
I found it. I found it. All right, I'm gonna cover you, senpai. Just kidding. I'm gonna put it right in front of us. All right, folks. As you guys can tell, we've been working on it. We're gonna go for a little bit more basic and more professional approach. So I don't know, Bryce. You guys choose 1, 2, or 3. Can we even do the poll? Can we even do a poll?
We could do a poll, yeah.
Or is it vote? I don't know how to do. Someone do it. Someone.
Wait, actually, Muffin, you're Prime Bot. Can you set up a poll? 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3. We'll let you guys decide, and whatever the winner is, we'll choose the variation from that. I'm sorry.
Super Bot Muffin.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I showed you guys these, I was like, this is gonna be easy. We're gonna get a unanimous decision, or something, right? Or a majority. No, I guess I made them too clean. I'm sorry.
Suffering from success.
1 is the top, 2 is the middle, 3 is the bottom. Simple as that. Fuck, I'm gonna enlarge it.
It's like kind of self-explanatory. I mean, yeah.
It is kind of self-explanatory. We're looking at 3 rows here. 1, 2, and 3.
You can't. You're off. Oh my goodness.
So
what do we
Raiders,
pay you?
This who you listen to? Yeah, this is who you listen to, Raiders?
Golly.
I can't.
Muffin catches on phone. Vico, I think you might have to do it.
What is it? Like
Go
/poll?
into creator dashboard.
Oh, dog, I'm not logged in on that.
Oh wait, I might be logged in actually.
Do
I
it.
am logged in.
Oh my lord. These people, man. So
I know, right,
unprofessional.
bro? These two unprofessional. Oh my god.
Hey, y'all do it.
Yeah, that's not a command on here.
Hey, wait.
I recognize
Oh
command.
my god, Plebo, I know, right?
They suck at this,
wait,
Plebo.
hold on a second. Wait, how do you do it again? A poll?
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Chat. Just when you guys are ready, at the count of 3, tell me 1, 2, or 3. There you go. All right, chat. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, type 2. All right, we got number 2 going. Okay. We got a 1. All right, folks. We got a 1. We got a 2. All right, we got a third one saying 2. Holy shit, we're gonna run this for like a minute. All right, we're gonna run this for a minute.
Choose the red one. Why y'all choosing 2?
Holy fucking shit, people are saying 2. That is, oh damn. Okay.
We're seeing a lot of 2s, yeah.
We're seeing a lot of
That's
2s.
crazy.
All right, everyone, keep voting. What are y'all doing? Hold up, let me type in on here. Vote 1, 2, or 3 now by typing the number. Exclamation marks. There you go. 1. Okay, we got 1.
We got 2 1s. We got several 2s, myself included. We have duo. Plebo counts for 2. We all know that.
Wait, why the fuck are you voting?
Huh? Why? Huh? What do you mean? Wait, is that Osiris Imanu the Great, the illustrious voting? Whoa. He should count for a few, right?
All right, 1 is 3. I'll do you better for, bro. You don't know how complex it's gonna get. All right, we're gonna call it the minutes up.
It's 2.
It's 2. All right, 2 is the winner.
2 is the winner. 2 is the winner.
The funny thing, we never chose 2.
We
chose
did not
1 or
choose
3.
2.
That's not true. I said 2
You
or
said you was
3.
leaning on 3 though. You said you leaning on 3
Yes.
though.
However,
Oh.
comma.
Oh man, you're gonna have to make me scroll up now for these ones, cause I didn't save that one. I did not save that photo. I was like, nah, that one ain't gonna be saved. All right,
Yes.
Which one?
Yes,
the
sister,
option
agree.
2. Option 2.
My sister
Oh,
is
shit.
agreeing with me.
Here, hold up.
Yeah.
I found it. Alrighty, folks. Well, with that
Oh wait,
case,
I just realized that's the
That
kind of
was
like the one I sent you.
yeah, that's where I got it, the inspiration from. I was like, I like that so much that I'm gonna use that concept and see if we can work with it a little bit more. Anyways,
I'll put that on a shirt. Just saying.
100%.
all right, folks. Here's the variations now. You guys get to pick which is the better variation. I'm sorry for putting this in your face. Like I really am.
Why do
Yeah.
we need to pick from variations? We could just have all 3
I-
of them.
I mean, do you want to do that? We could just take all 3 of them.
We can
Yeah,
pick all
because
3.
that way we can play around with different. If we're gonna do like different thumbnails.
Oh yeah. You know what? You making valid points right there, man. You making some valid points, man. This is why we hiring
Team
you
leader,
on here.
man.
You are gonna hire.
I'm sorry, I hate the color red, so I might be biased. Understandable. I mean,
Wait a minute, who
Kyrie's
said that?
red.
You racist? Hold up.
That was.
I'm reading the chat right now. I'm sorry. Also, this is Plebo. You lucky I don't have one bad thing to say about you right now. I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm gonna let you slide, you peasant.
All right.
Because it's the color of Kyrie, I understand.
All right. Well, if that's the case, people, there you go. Congratulations, a new VOB logo. Woo. This is what was. This is.
What do you mean, boo?
Tomato.
Tomato.
Hey,
What
look
the
at
fuck?
tomato.
Are we all just gonna? Are they all, bro? I think they're all gonna jump you, senpai. I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
I love
It'd
Fred.
be that way.
Senpai is a whole man. They dunking on you, my guy.
Yeah, they are. They
Oh,
haters.
oh,
They sleepers.
All right, well, I'm gonna put this right here for now. All right, well, there you go. That's yeah. I mean, with that said, with that announcement being said, it's clear that we're moving forward with our plans. We're gonna actually, for reals this time. Well, I mean, it's not for reals this time. We're actually gonna improve the quality. This right here that was made as a substitute, as a temporary thing until the real thing was done. So yeah, we'll see more soon. I hope. I hope. Jesus, they're ripping on you, senpai. Oh my goodness.
I will clap all your cheeks up in there.
Whoa.
Hold
Yo,
up.
chill. There's children.
18
in there.
plus cheeks. If you're 18 and plus.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I guess it is.
Sean's in there.
Sean?
Well, Sean did call him sexy. So.
Yeah, you're right.
It's true.
You're right.
Sean did
He
say it
call
was
me
the sexiest thing he's ever seen. It's true.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's why I call myself sexy senpai because of Sean. So yeah.
Caught him lacking when I asked him that. I was like, "You find senpai sexy?" He was like, "Yes," and I was like, "God damn."
Yeah,
That's-
he did
Yeah.
say I am gay and I am in. I find senpai sexy. He did say that.
Damn, bro, that's actually the craziest shit ever. I'm not even gonna cap, Chief. That is like one of the craziest things I've ever fucking heard.
It was like the same day too. I think. That was
And
crazy.
honestly, it was very crazy. It was very crazy.
Speaking of this, Sean, are you fully rested? You're not malding no more?
That was just a hallucination.
My man needed a
Had to be
nap.
Something. Oh man. All right. Well, there we go. I guess we got that figured out then, folks. We got the new logo going now. We just got to proceed forward with the next phase. Oh my God, Aussie, what happened to you?
Did something happen to me?
Yeah, you fucking disappeared for a second.
I had to go do something. My bad.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
you get the
fucking
flash though.
bro.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I needed to go real quick. There was a cursed spirit that needed.
Oh, hell no.
It looked like the inches
Exercising.
transmission, to be honest.
Fastest exercise ever.
All right. All right. Well, I mean, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else like anime related, or anything that's been piquing you guys to want to talk about quickly? Because if not, you know, I guess
good.
you're good. You, Spiky, how about you? Senpai, you good?
I'm good. That was pretty much the thing I wanted to talk about was the G2 thing.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, everything we talked about today was fucking wild. I mean, honestly, I was not expecting this much content coming out this week. I wasn't. I legitimately did not realize so much happened in the week. It's fucking
It did.
bonkers. It is literally bonkers. You got to love
There's
it.
still more, too, though.
Yeah,
There's still a lot more happening. It's crazy.
Oh, there is, and they're just gonna keep covering it and covering it and covering it and covering it until we get canceled or something else happens. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, anyways, folks, sorry that we have to cut the stream short now, even though you guys joined us like a few minutes ago. But yeah, we want to thank you guys again today for joining us on another wonderful episode of the VOB Podcast, episode 30, right? 30?
Yes.
30. I lose
30.
track. 30, yeah, 30. So yeah, as once again, I'm your co-host, Bakoto Gagne.
And I'm Osiris Imanu.
Spiky?
It's your boy Spiky.
And it's
And it-
All right, that's it. We're rating.
And
We're rating.
yeah, let's get out of here.
We're rating. Who do you guys want to raid? Who do you guys got anyone in mind?
We could raid best tuber if you guys don't have anyone.
What's he doing?
Everybody's sleeping in
Smurf.
mine, so.
This Mar- Okay, let me find him. Or do you want to give me the link? Sauce me that link.
I
real
sent it
quick.
in VOB management.
All right, let me see this beautiful. Yes. Let's go watch Dad read us a bedtime story. The perfect way to end this. All right, hold up. Raid.
Shadow Legends.
And I did not put that in right. I did not put that in right. I don't know how to do Twitch anymore. I'm sorry. I think that's a sign we just need to move to YouTube, guys.
You're right.
All right, there we go. There we go. All right, folks, make sure to give Best Dad Tuber some love and support. He's reading right now, right?
I believe so.
All right. Well, the man is reading, so enjoy his reading. And yeah, until then, we will see you guys next week for another wonderful episode. So yeah.
Laters.
Later, yeah. Bye. Yeah, bye, bye,
Y'all
bye,
suck.
bye. Fuck you.
Yeah.